culture continues to thrive, a dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of Blurred Culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Bacardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces, and with me I got my man Bacardi.
What's good, everybody? Well, matter of fact, because Bacardi Sensei.
Oh, Bacardi
Sensei.
You know what? Let me hit that again.
Let me hit it again. We gonna go back?
There we go. Let's run it back.
Let's run it back.
Right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today?
You doing good.
You didn't need to have us restart for that.
Yeah, we did. No, I wanted to restart for it. I was feeling the energy, man.
Bacardi Sensei move, man. Respect your elders.
As always, we got my man Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? Yeah, man. Didge in the building.
Hey, that's how it sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Darth Didge. You can say Darth Didge.
Oh, yeah, you are Darth Didge. Or Didge the tactician, as I said it. The technical tactician.
The technical tactician. Bro, I'm mad that he gave so many of us like you know
because I wanted to throw in the Giannis of podcasting. As a matter of fact, if you listen to this episode, you probably heard we got a new intro.
Yes.
We got a new intro.
We got a new intro.
Yeah.
I got to figure out how I'm going to do the video part of that, but
I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Throw in some clips.
It'll look weird. Yeah. You just gonna get clips of us.
Yeah, just clips of us doing stuff until
we'll try to figure that out
until we get the animated one. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit coming, man.
We do.
We got some shit coming, man.
Yeah,
I
really like the intro.
Yeah,
I do too.
I like it.
Yeah, the intro solid.
Shout out to you know who recorded it.
Yeah. Shout out.
If y'all get him a shout out, I don't know who recorded it.
Man, I got that off of Fiverr, dog.
Did you?
Well,
yeah.
Shout out
Anonymous. Shout out to Fiverr. Fiverr and the Anonymous.
But shout out to K-Mel on the beat. That was K-Mel's beat behind it.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Oh, K-Mel snap.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to K-Mel on that beat. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, yeah, we got a couple of stuff coming, man. I'm just gonna say right now, it's not out yet, but shout out to Marco Bernard.
Yeah.
Oh, Marco Bernard. Yeah. Shout out to Marco.
You know, Masterminds Connect, man. That's the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, how y'all week been, man? How shit been?
It's been smooth. You know,
has it? It's been all right. It's been good. I had a very enjoyable start of the week.
We had some.
Bacardi was on an adventure.
Yeah, Bacardi went on an adventure.
Bacardi Sensei was
me and Deuces was working.
I worked. I just took a day off.
Oh yeah,
man.
we did do.
We did some work.
Oh yeah, y'all doing press work.
By the time you hear this, I think it should be able to be live.
Yeah, we should be able to be live.
So check out the reviews that we did for Hung for Jesus.
Man, that was actually a really dope experience.
It was.
The only issue that I have with it is that it goes so fucking fast.
Fam, you literally get because they told us it was 4 minutes, 4 maybe 5, whatever.
Yeah.
You get in there. And they like, hey, just let you know your clock is running. So you got to get in there, introduce yourself, and have a question.
Yeah.
Like you got to be ready as soon as you walk in.
Because it's legit what they call it, a press circuit. So like when we get in there, it's probably like 7 other publications and that's in there with us, right?
Okay.
And then they're like, all right, we're going to break out to this room. All right, Geekset, as y'all go. They pull us in that room, we go. And then like they got the chat going. So they're like, all right, 2 more minutes. All right, 1 more minute. All right, wrap up. We wrap up.
So are they picking a question out of the chat?
No. You gotta have the questions written down. It's like I had the questions written down. Apparently, I was mouthing it.
Yeah, it was weird when I was editing it. Like I'm asking my question, I look at Didge and he's asking the same question I'm asking, but he's not saying it out loud. He's mouthing it.
And I subconsciously, I
didn't know you was doing that.
I didn't realize I was doing it, and because he asked me, and I'm like, didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know I was doing that. But it was smooth. But you got to really just be on it. But it was dope. You know, you see how sort of other press outlets are doing their stuff, who they're having, you know, and it was something new that we hadn't got the chance to do before.
Yeah, man.
Now boom, off that list.
Yeah, got that. Oh, no, because now I feel like, yo, we
can do it.
We can do more of those. Like, bring us in. Like I said, we gonna rock. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? When I was having because Ditch couldn't make it for the Confidants one, right? And so when I was having the interview with him, I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Even with me and Diz, like when we did ours, we had a moment because we're brothers, they're sisters. It was like, yo, we had a moment with the director and the producer, right? But with Confidants, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got him comfortable. I can tell, like, that one, he probably could have been like, yo, I want to do, let's keep on going.
Let's keep on, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I started talking about blur culture, and then because both people are black and we're black, we talked about, like, being able to do comedy, but, like,
right in the space.
But being respectful with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
whole thing, obviously, with the movie, it's a comedy, but it's a comedy about the church.
Yeah.
And so how do you show the church? You got to show it authentic because black people going to know that this ain't a real black church experience.
Right.
You got to also still be funny.
Yep.
But then you also got to be, like, not mocking it.
Yeah.
So that was one thing, you know, we made sure to ask. And I was glad to see their answer.
Yeah.
You see it, you know,
Yeah,
check out
you
the
definitely
video.
check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? And what was dope about it is, like I said, so when I was talking to Confidants, like, even just having those moments that I'm like, I know he's not going to have this moment with anybody else. So when I asked him that question, because we agreed on asking, like, that same question. I asked him that question. He was like, yeah, you know, I just pulled from my, you know, my past, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know, I still got family and my people that's in the church now. And I was like, yeah, because, you know, auntie gonna pull your ass to the side. He was like, yeah. He was like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell, like, just having that moment.
Had that moment.
He was like, hell yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even asked him, like, who was the first person? One of the questions I asked him, I said, who was the first person in your core group that you told that you're doing this church thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so him having that story, and I'm like, yeah, see, this is not what any other press outlet's going to get.
Right. Because it's more so, we were focusing on you as the person doing the film, not just
the character.
The character of the film.
Like, what is it? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, which is really good. I mean, you definitely want to know more about how people develop their character. Like, like when you really dive in and read about this character, how do you really adapt? You know, how do you put yourself in there?
Right.
So, I mean, but that's our approach to everything. You know, even with the documentary, you know what I'm saying, is that when we are more invested. I realize that, like, the reason why we're good at reporting on the culture and doing that is that we ask those questions that it's not like the same surface level questions. We gonna ask the stuff that, like, you know, and that's how black people are in general. We always ask the additional questions.
I mean, we know,
you know what I'm saying? The little stuff that we notice, you know what I'm saying? It's the stuff that nobody ever thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying? Chris Sabat, nobody outside of black people asked him, hey, is Piccolo black? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But that's something that we see, right? So it's like, so when we go at stuff and when we're doing press for stuff, it is that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, if we ever get in the Marvel circuit, the way that we ask the question, especially, like, dog, imagine the Geekset interview with Anthony Mackie.
Man. He ain't gonna want it.
He gonna fuck with it.
We're gonna keep McCarty away.
No, he might gonna fuck with it.
And I'm like, can we get it out the way, please?
Yeah.
Can we
Bitch, I'm
address?
too far?
No, the chin strap.
Yeah,
But what's the name? But what would be hilarious is, because I realized this going on this journey, on the acting journey, right? They bring these people. They bring these designers. Sometimes you don't know.
What if he didn't fuck with the chick? What if he
didn't fuck with it?
What if he
Nobody ever asked him. So you bring it up, he may be like, my nigga.
Right.
Nigga.
What if he like, hey, cut the camera real quick, nigga?
No, he may not even cut the camera.
I mean, I feel like, if nobody said nothing to it, I'm gonna be surprised.
Nobody has. I haven't
Again,
seen one person have.
If anything, it was another black outlet. Because
of course.
The point is, no other outlets
no
matter
other
of fact, but black people.
I mean, we gonna ask the real question.
Perfect example.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect example. Every Walter Jones interview I see, nobody talks about his hairline except the black outlets, and they always they hit him with the bro.
We ain't shit.
Why you ain't had no
black people?
No, that's because it's not ribbing.
Because you don't come at it. You
don't come at it. He come at, like, every outlet I seen. They was like, why you ain't have one of us do your hair?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, well, I'm just saying in general, though. We ain't shit.
That ain't not being
That's
shit.
that's our culture.
As long as you don't come at it disrespectfully.
So I remind me of a poster. So someone was talking about how we always be like, Joe Ugly. You know how we say
Martin Too Cool said it.
The compliments be like
backhanded
compliments type shit.
It's always you say the compliment. Joe weak ass.
With your weak ass.
I'm proud to do that. I do that. Compliment somebody.
I tell people,
but you still trash though.
I tell people all the time, saying somebody little ugly ass caught. That is the highest form of appreciation. That's like, nigga, I'm proud of you. Like if Bacardi do something, let's say Bacardi ends up selling something, I'm like, dog, Bacardi little ugly ass caught, dog. But you ain't gonna get offended. You gonna be like, hell yeah, nigga, I'm out here.
Cause I am, you gonna be like, I am ugly, nigga. God.
I'm never gonna say that.
God, nigga.
Wait, but you know what? A perfect example of it. I forgot. I think it was Tony Baker. No, somebody that was talking about it. They was saying that. Oh, you know what? It was during entertainment. They were talking about Bill Burr. Bill Burr has this bit about lotion, right? Mm-hmm. That he's talking about. And he was like, Bill Burr was talking about lotion, the difference between black and white people, right? And he was like, Bill Burr, and so I went and looked up the clip. So this is what Bill Burr was saying. I was like, this is something that black people do. And he was like, white people, I figured it out why black people's skin looks so good. And he's like, it's because they lotion. Every day, all the time. He was like, I'm white. He was like, I'm just sitting here. He was like, I get up. He was like, I was dating this black chick, and every morning she's lathering it on. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm putting lotion on. She was like, he was like, I didn't know what the word ashy was until I met her. She was like, he was like, what is ashy? She said she rubbed her nails on, and all these flakes came up, and I'm like, he was like, oh, I didn't. It was like, that's ash. She was like, yeah. He was like, and the thing about black people is they gonna tell you ashy if you ashy. He said it's like they talk to each other. He was like, white people, we don't ever say, hey, Tom, you're ashy. He was like, we don't do none of that. He was like, we just be out here. He was like, yeah.
I gotta find that clip.
And I was like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Bill Burr is funny, bro.
Yeah, but it was like, I was like, that is us. So it's like, if we talk about you like your hair ain't right, we may bring it up and talk about, but we really looking out like, yo, because white people gonna let you be out in this world 24/7 with that fucked up hairline. Not nobody say anything.
Right. The thing about the funny shit about black people too is like, you gonna be little ugly ass till we really gotta explain to you, like, look, bro, no, I really need you to get your shit together. Yeah. Like, you really are ugly. Like, you really are ugly. And you could be doing a lot more with yourself, man. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it turns into real fucking tough love. And the motherfuckers be like, I know we've been calling you that, but I really mean it, bro. Like, I really mean it. Like, you can do a lot more. You out here being real ugly out here. Like, I had guys like that, like, nah, bro. It's funny, but we really want you to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really want you to change.
That's after, that's when you get serious with it. Because you don't throw in a little ugly ass. You go, hey, bro. Let me talk. Let's talk. Let's take a sit. Let's take a seat real quick.
Let's take a ride real quick, bro.
Right.
Hey, ride me to the store real quick, dog.
Hey, I gotta go run some errands real quick. Come on.
Right. You end it though, because if a nigga click and be like, all right, I get what you on, you be like, yeah, ugly ass.
Right. You know then you back at it.
You back at ugly ass, your ugly ass. All right, we good. We solid.
All right, we good.
We solid, nigga.
Solid, man. So I want to get one thing out the way because we all finally watched Dragon Ball Super, and I want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get chat. When we was waiting for you, I think me and Dad saw the first week.
Yeah. I just watched it.
And then you just
I really fucking enjoyed it.
Me too. All right, like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It was a huge, I enjoyed it. I think it gave me actually everything. Like, I feel like if, like, for one, I've never really watched, I haven't watched it dubbed since forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
But so after watching this now and how everybody was, if that really is how they is dubbed, I will watch Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah,
like I would pretty much.
No, Dragon Ball Super dub is Dragon Ball Super dub is like
a lot
that
of
shit
dubs.
Was hilarious.
A lot of dubs now
are better.
Are a lot better.
Yeah, way better
than when we were younger. And that's the thing. People who've been watching anime.
That is true.
People who've been watching anime for 15, 20 years. Your mindset is on the dub of then.
Yep.
Because and it's like, it's not that anymore.
Yeah, it's way better. Because
now you're gonna have your dubs, but you're gonna also have your bad voice acting in the actual.
Well,
but you don't know.
But the major wheelhouse do it good, right? Because like I said, everything I gotta watch it twice because Azaria. But now Azaria's watching dub more, so I kind of tracked back. But then now Sarai getting into anime, so now I'm back to watching dubs too.
You better tell Azaria it's your big sister duty. Get on that.
But yeah, so it's like I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? So like. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure dub, like their later seasons, you can tell how better they got.
The,
My Hero Academia was up there because that's when things were already fired. So Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer
dub is real good.
Like Dragon Ball Super dub, like the dub's gotten way better.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Mm-hmm. Like I've heard I know I've heard a couple of Demons. I think I know I've watched a couple of Demon Slayer episodes dubbed. That I'm like, I can definitely tolerate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, or it makes sense what you're hearing or whatever out of it.
Now, I'm with you. I do first thing every time. First, it's like, all right, I'm going to watch this sub. But then you get caught up. There's so many fucking anime that it's like, bro, I got the stuff I got to do. I can't just focus only on this.
And that's really what's been breaking me up because it's like, I'm going to have to either just always keep giving myself breaks to watch the shit or really start listening to it in dubs. And that's why I was like, when I watch it, I'm like, this ain't bad.
Right.
I'm like, this ain't bad. Like, I can not, but I'm like, I feel like that's what I feel like though too then. Like, then I'm going to be like, not paying attention to it.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
That is also fair. That is the other downfall because, but then you got the person, you know, when you hear them getting excited. And it's like, when it's in Japanese, you can kind of tell when they getting excited. You don't really know.
Yeah, because they get excited about a lot of things. When they hit that, whoa, right. you think it's something, and it's like, oh, no. They were just excited to see somebody.
Right.
Because it always starts off with that, whoa.
Japanese sounds like a very excitable language. I don't know if that's just because of anime or if it's the actual language.
Their whole language palette sounds intense. The palette, because it's like it's like when they do their speeches, when they're talking, it's just full of passion. That is a passionate. That's a passionate language.
Playing Dokken, they when they do their like producer, I guess like they'll do like the producer video show like what's coming up. The producer lady in that, she sounds super excited, but again, she could just be excited because she's showing off the new features of the game.
Hey, I realized Dokken. We love Dokken, right?
Y'all do.
We talk about it. In Japan, that is a top tier video game.
Yeah,
really?
They love the fuck out of Dokken.
Like it's wild. Just because I be on the Reddit for it.
Yeah,
and it's wild. Because I'm also on the Dragon Ball. I'm also just on the general Dragon Ball Reddit.
Yeah.
About how popular you think Dragon Ball is globally.
Yeah.
To when I be still seeing the stuff that they be talking about that be going on in just Japan for Dragon Ball.
Bro.
Now, you would have thought Dragon Ball was brand new to this day. Like, you would have thought Dragon Ball. Some of the shit that they be posting.
Bro, they ride for it legit like a basketball, football team. Like, but I'm talking about a town that's rich in, like, team pride.
Like,
that's how when it comes to Dragon Ball.
They be showing like the different ads. Dragon Ball still being.
Man.
And one of the ads was cold. They was all at the tournament stage. Everybody dancing, doing like kung fu dancing. Bro, I don't know what they was selling.
Yeah,
but I was like, I want it. Like,
top tier.
It wouldn't be
top tier over there, bro.
For anime, bro, I didn't know Dragon Ball was still eating. Like,
I
know they gonna eat.
No, all anime.
All anime though.
But like, Dragon Ball. What's the biggest iconic figure in United States culture?
Iconic just figure?
Yeah. Like Bugs Bunny maybe, or like Mickey Mouse?
Maybe Mario. I mean, I said Mario. Maybe Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Goku. Mickey Mouse.
He was one of their Olympic.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I mean, I got that, but I mean,
they go hard for Goku over there, bro.
That is in and of itself. Like, Goku was an Olympic mascot.
I mean, you had to participate. You got to really fight for that. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to explain.
Because matter of fact, their if you know what, their big three probably would be Mario, Sonic, Goku. Because it's still heavy love for Mario and Sonic. Goku is right up there.
Goku definitely the third now.
Right up there with them.
But I mean, they eat off that. I feel like that's a good eat though. That's a nice trifecta.
It's really a big four because you can throw Pikachu right up in there.
Oh, easily.
You can throw Pikachu right up in there.
That's their Mount Rushmore if they had to have.
They out here eating.
Like I said, Sonic is like really like they culture money. That's some Japanese money. Mario, they was able to. They Americanized both.
They Americanized
both. They Americanized Mario first. That was really like their first flip over money. That was their first real like. Oh, we about to flip this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was their test.
Dragon Ball did a KFC commercial in Japan. Look at Colonel Sanders and he got the.
Bro, what?
I gotta post it. I gotta put this into the video.
Is he holding a Dragon Ball?
He on the 4-star ball. He on the 4-star Dragon Ball.
I'm telling you, it's up there in Japan, bro.
Post that. That's hilarious, dog.
We go to Japan cosplay. You go with your Kakashi. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's
right.
Cool. Then does his boo. They gonna flip out like, oh shit.
Dog, that's.
They go hard for Dragon Ball Z over there, bro.
I didn't think they was going that hard over.
Oh yeah, nah, it's up there.
Like I said, I don't know if the Reddit is just the most hype of the niggas who be there, but being on the Reddit, the way that they be posting, like I said, it's like Dragon Ball just came out yesterday, and it's like this is all new for the first time.
Well, those videos that Deirdre was talking about, when they creator be dropping the updates, they do like a address the people updates. Like it's not like just through the app.
No, this is like
it's a community.
This is like, hey guys,
tune in.
let me tell y'all what's coming next.
Oh, when they talk, okay, like field on the Xbox stuff or whatever.
Views be through the roof.
They be having like retweet things.
Yeah,
let me go to they.
It be wild, dog. It's a whole culture around that video game, dog.
This little mobile ass game.
Mobile ass game is one of their favorites. But I mean, to the game's defense, like I said, what makes the game so cold is it's fan service as fuck.
It is.
And they include, it's like, okay, y'all like Dragon Ball GT? We're going to include, y'all like Super? Okay. Oh, y'all like that fan-made one? All right, we're going to contract them. We're going to use their character designs. And now that character's in the game for an event. Like, they do, like, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super Hero, Dragon Ball Superheroes, Dragon Ball Superheroes, like every iteration. The little kitty one, I forgot what that one's called. Every iteration of Dragon Ball Z, you can get that character at some point in an event in this game. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah. So if you love,
I ain't played it in so long.
Yeah. So if you love Dragon Ball Z that much,
you'd be out of it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, man, what did I come back to?
And then like this is how I knew because not the one that did Dragon Ball Superhero, because that was a different animator, but the animator who did Broly, they hired him when they did when that movie came out. A week after that movie, the whole mobile app did an update. All the animation was updated with that animator.
With him, like he drew everything.
He updated it, like the finisher moves, and so it's like. So you not only getting fan service of I can get this character, but now
I'm getting the latest.
You get to see their super like their special move, their final move, but in amazing quality. Yeah,
they put the money up for it.
They did. That's because they making the money.
Yeah.
I remember one year. I thought I'd be trying to post in the Reddit every so often. I saw it said one year that they made $1 billion that year. I posted it in there. Somebody was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's only in the U.S." I was like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, and that's another thing. They do dual campaigns. So they'll do the campaign like, "Oh yeah, we hit $1 billion." And you're like, "Oh shit, $1 billion!" But then you see the next campaign, $14 billion. I'm like, $14 billion in Japan?
Right. Like, Jesus, it'd be wild. I'd be like, "All right, man, I'm done trying to post news, trying to
update it.
Yeah, I'm just a lurker in Reddit now. But
I'm just lurking now. I'm just here.
All right, but we got let's get back to the movie though.
Yeah, that's true.
So the one thing that I loved about this movie, I was like, this showed if they didn't know that they could. This showed that you can properly do a non-Goku Vegeta storyline and be successful.
It was literally they.
This was a Piccolo story. It was not a Gohan story. It was more Piccolo than anything.
It was more Piccolo.
It was more Piccolo than anything, but
Piccolo guided it though.
Gohan played the Goku role. The Piccolo played the Vegeta role.
Yeah, that's all I say. Like,
that is true.
You said what?
That is true.
Gohan played the Goku role. The Piccolo played the Vegeta role.
That's all I'm about to say.
That is definitely
that's all I'm about to say. Like what I love so much about it is that you really saw Piccolo on day to day. Like when we say like this nigga watch the kids, whatever. Like he really.
So I got a question. I got a question for you. Shout out to Mike and with Blandame Podcast. Do you, after seeing this movie, is Gohan a worse father than Goku?
No.
Now let me give you the reason why. Both are not. They were not being around their kids, right? However, Goku not being around his kid was due to world-ending threats.
Not necessarily, because even when
hold on, let me finish the statement.
All right.
Gohan was just researching some bugs. So there was like, if at any given time, if you're gonna choose like to leave your kid, you're gonna leave for the world ending.
Goku would be the worst still because Goku died and this nigga be gone for like a year, bro. Like you gotta find the balls that can get me back. Like let's nigga go on vacation. Like I don't want to be a
But
daddy.
it's not on vacation.
Cause you gotta wait. But he wait on y'all. Like if y'all don't give me no balls, I ain't coming back. Like I'm chilling.
But Gohan was there.
But that's why I say Gohan. That's why I say Gohan is not the worst. Goku is the worst because Gohan is there. He's still working. Like he earning the money doing working stuff. Whereas Goku is just, I'm going to prepare just in case somebody show up. He doesn't know somebody's gonna show up. Some nigga might show up who want to fight.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. I just got a question to that because I hear you on that, right? But every time that he has done that, somebody did show up. So is it? He's been proven right every time.
Most of those times it's that nigga's fault. So it's like
right, like he looking,
he
asking for it. He asking like I said, like
so he can go prepare.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you trying to like Goku might as well been paying niggas to come down to fight him, bro. Like I need.
Wait, he paid one nigga. He paid hit.
He did pay hit. He did making the call like, "Hey, show up in a year so I can say I got to train." And then he go, "Man, just in case I need to go off and train." And the nigga show up in here. See, this is why I was training.
But Gohan had no reason why he couldn't pick up Pan.
But see, I was gonna say that too because it's like Gohan ain't gone. He ain't the absent father. Nigga just ain't got time to pick up his kid. Like, can you Piccolo?
That's just the hard work. That was just a hard working man. No. You know how many times Dad wasn't able to pick me and you up?
But Dad didn't. Dad couldn't fly. All right?
Look at us.
Dad couldn't fly.
You know how many times I've been waiting for this nigga to come pick me up?
But here's the thing, too. It's like, obviously, he's working from home.
He definitely working from home. He definitely,
right? So it's like, bro, you could have picked up Pan real quick and got back to work, fam.
Niggas don't do it,
you one of the fastest people in the world.
He was a real that was real. That was real parenting, fam. Like,
no, no, it wasn't because also this was my I agree. I'm on the Gohan's worse than Goku now because of this. How many times did Gohan not pick up Pan that Videl had to call Piccolo first? She didn't call. Remember, it wasn't Gohan that said, "Can you pick her up?" It was Videl called Piccolo, said, "Hey, can you pick him up?" And he's like, "Sure."
I thought
Videl called because she was supposed to pick her up and she couldn't.
Videl was supposed to and she couldn't, but she already knew.
She probably already knew that Gohan was doing.
Gohan don't never pick
matter
her
of
up.
fact, she said Gohan wasn't even answering.
Oh, she did.
She said Gohan wasn't answering.
He's not relaxing. I'm just saying.
That's because Gohan looked at the phone. Gohan looked at the phone and saw Pan. Like, I know she's not calling me by no motherfucker, no kids. Because it's her turn to do it. I'm working.
Goku wouldn't even have a phone for Chi-Chi to call.
Like,
I mean, he was in Kane Kai's planet. He couldn't. There's no way you can get a phone there.
So that's what I'm saying. This man is not even on the same planet. What are we talking?
But did he not show up every time he needed to show up?
And then when Pan was in trouble, Gohan dropped everything, powered up, and said, I'm gonna take care of it. Hold up. Whereas Goku, when Gohan was in trouble, he was, "You can fight it out, son. You got this."
He definitely he got it.
He got it.
He'll figure this out.
But Gohan waited to the very, very last moment. Like, it had to be the extreme.
As soon as he knew something happened to Pan, the man was ready to. The man destroyed his house.
No, I hear you that. But why at some point he didn't say, "Hey man, Pan, where Piccolo and Pan at?" No, how long? It took a while. It took until the soldiers came up.
Remember, Piccolo always trains with Pan, so he probably thinking if Piccolo got her, they training.
Yeah, when Piccolo got her, like that's what I'm saying. You lacking on a lot of the fam. It was what's the name time to pick up Pan? Videl time to pick up Pan today. So Gohan was already off her.
What if Gohan picked her up yesterday?
Gohan was already off her.
But I'm saying,
because that's what I'm saying. Like the problem of it is like Piccolo was just like, bro, hold on, fam. You ain't training.
Right.
And you ain't picking up your kid.
Because he was training his mind.
I feel like
he was
doing research.
It wasn't training his mind. He was trying to find an answer to a problem. I mean,
training your mind.
The insects was a problem, but they wasn't world-ending problem.
But I mean, he was just, that's what I'm saying. Like he was telling her.
Everything ain't got to be world-ending.
So I feel like
that's your issue.
I feel like it just wasn't his time. Like I feel like he should have just told Piccolo like it's not my day. Like it was Videl day. Like she shouldn't have called. Like she called you. That's why he was like, "Oh, I'm glad you're looking out for Videl." Like he was really more like, "Is Videl gonna get you?"
No, but even
I got questions.
To that end, and the minute he knew something was wrong, the man destroyed his house, saying, "Where my daughter at? I will kill you right this second."
It was at the extreme.
Yeah, he didn't even.
He didn't have to say
that. He didn't have to say it twice. The nigga said it once. He said, "Boy, what the fuck did you say?" Hey, you gotta take this shit up immediately. Like, hey, that nigga said, "Boy, what? Hold on, God, like
powered up. The house sinking.
Oh, the house sunk. The house sunk. All right, okay. One last question on this part in regards to that. All right, let's say Imani, right?
Mm-hmm. Imani, yeah.
Now Imani get into this issue. Now her mom was supposed to get her.
Yeah.
Right. Now you know her mom was supposed to get her. Right. Same scenario.
Yeah. Same scenario.
So she call you. You gonna answer? You gonna be like, why is she calling me?
I mean, I might be like, I know she's not calling me to go pick her up.
But you gonna answer and see. And if she say, you gotta, I need you to pick her up, you gonna be upset. But if all else fails, you gonna pick her up.
No, I'm gonna be like, why? Because now I'm finna question you all day long.
You
like,
got
why?
a baby.
Okay, no. Okay, so let's say I knew you longer than I knew you, so I'm a friend of the family, right?
Right. Now you Piccolo.
So now I'm Piccolo.
Okay.
Right now, knowing Imani's in trouble, if Imani mom
I don't know Imani in trouble.
You, no, I'm saying trouble. We talking about trouble. Imani's in trouble. And she called me instead of you. And then I'm bringing you up like, oh, hey, bro, she had called me because Imani got in trouble. You gonna feel away like, wait, why you didn't tell me Imani was in trouble?
I mean,
how we know Gohan didn't feel away? He felt like, I need to finish this. I gotta finish this problem first. He might have came home like, hey, Vidal, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Why the hell you ain't called me and have Piccolo go ahead and all this shit? I could have took care of all of this. Like we don't know if that didn't happen or not.
You know, like what you keep trying to act like it's like Vidal and Gohan is peaceful over there. Them niggas struggling. You know what I'm saying? Piccolo, that's why Piccolo is mad. Like, bro, get y'all shit together. Get y'all shit together, dog. Piccolo don't want to be picking up Pan, bro. Like
he don't. He definitely don't.
You see the way he hold the phone? Like, bitch, what is
that? Is the funniest shit.
Like, he definitely was like.
This nigga hold the phone like he got the longest nails in the world, bro.
And then when did Piccolo become secret agent Piccolo, dog?
Like, bro,
that nigga was master agent, dog.
They squad was trash. Like, y'all ain't noticed that this nigga is green now?
The one dude did, but he put it down.
He put green in the face.
The orange was he had long sleeve.
He had the long sleeve.
I actually do love the story though. I love the fact
too.
I love that they brought Red Ribbon back.
Oh yeah,
found some way to bring them back in there, and because I mean, when there was
only one thing I didn't like.
The story made sense.
And y'all gonna be surprised what I didn't like.
Because I said, matter of fact, this gets me into a hot take that I was gonna think about. We were talking about that because I was like, that's where the way the Red Ribbon Army painted out Dragon Ball and all that, like painted out the Saiyans, is what any American group of riff rap, you know what I'm saying? That's like the boys. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much saying their threat. So I was like, it's really wild that I feel like DC or Marvel don't got a group like that.
Oh.
Like there isn't really, like no one actually wrote a comic of humans who really just hated.
That's kind of what they were saying. The Sokovia Accords. That's essentially
that's the Sokovia Accords, and then technically, it's Lex Luthor's whole vision.
Lex Luthor is one, but I'm like, who would that? That's DC though. Who would that would be?
Sokovia Accords in Marvel, I guess.
Sokovia
that whole
Marvel.
The government.
Yeah, the government. It's usually the government.
Because I think that's the whole reason behind the Sokovia Accords is that.
Yeah.
Fam, these niggas could do a lot of shit.
But I'm saying, like, I just feel like that's really weird. Like,
I got
like
two
the
things
boys
I don't
are
like
successful
about
as a story because they are just humans.
Yeah.
That one that hate. You know
but
what
I mean,
but you would think that you would think someone.
There's no. I get you saying. There's no main story of. It's not. They're not characters.
Like even if you think
those themes are talked about in comic books,
but it's not an actual group
like
that's
outside of Lex Luthor. I'm trying to think who else is a person. Maybe Zemo can. I guess you can.
But even so, like even
like,
Lex Luthor and Zemo,
like what's the
they're
cleanup
not
crew?
Necessarily.
They're not. I know what he's saying. I'm saying Lex Luthor and Zemo would be the closest to like who take on that idealistic like no, we got to stop the powerful people because if they may be too powerful.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like they're saying they may go rogue, whereas. What he was spouting as the Red Ribbon, what he told, I forgot the other doctor's name, Dr. Hito or something like that. He said, no, they are evil.
Yeah,
they are evil.
Yeah, he called them evil.
He didn't even
like,
have the potential
I think everything
to go evil.
is like what I loved is the way they painted it hasn't been painted in Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Like all the fights that you see and it's like, bro, we didn't ask for this shit. Like what these niggas doing in the back, bro.
Like the reason why nobody in the world is because everybody has believed that Hercule did it.
Right.
So they're like, oh, we good. It's like whatever. Like they know they're aliens out, but they're like, we don't give a fuck.
But it's like
Hercule gonna beat them niggas' ass.
But it's like everybody's seeing. It's really like Marvel, bro. It's like everybody's seeing Avengers, but all the other shit that happened like after Avengers that the Sands was on, don't nobody know about it.
I get what you're saying. Because like.
The only thing that that's different from seeing the Avengers is that the most of the world aren't calling them the Z Fighters. Like they just the way I understood it now, the way it looks like they believe Hercule is the dude, and he just got some people with him that's like, hey, I don't know who these people that Hercule be calling, but Hercule
got a squad.
He got a squad.
It's the Hercule squad. They
probably
call
it the Hercule squad. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
so,
so
it's not necessarily the Avengers where people are like, oh, that's Captain America. They just know Hercule and he got some people.
Yeah, Hercule and Bomber.
Matter of fact, remember he was saying that because remember now, no matter of fact, he said that they were his students. Because remember when they came to the Cell fight, he had brought some other students, but then they got their ass beat. So when Goku and them was winning, and they was still interviewing Hercule, he was like, "Yeah, oh, these are my other students." So they believe that those are all his students.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like but like I said, when you see how
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like when you think about what's the that Vulture didn't work for in Spider-Man? What was the Junk Crew? What's the
I forgot the name of it.
Demolition? It was a Demolition Crew.
I know what you're talking about.
Like you would think because I think they were all actual just humans.
Yeah, they were just humans.
So you would think
they were just cleaning up.
But also,
if you took that crew and they was like, nigga, we hate them because we're actually cleaning up all this death and destruction that they're causing.
Yeah,
but that wasn't why they hated them. They hated them because Tony Stark. He got a contract with the government.
Yep.
That's why they hated him. He didn't even care about that.
It pretty much it was a they took our jobs.
Yeah, that's Vulture was real life. Like, nigga, you put me out of work.
Yeah.
I gotta ruin all this.
I gotta kicking all this shit off.
But like,
right.
So the two things that I did not like about this movie, I didn't like Supercell. I hated Supercell.
If it went back to Perfect Cell, I think it would have been better.
And that's the thing.
Supercell was made for Piccolo. That's why I was like, I agree.
Yeah. And then I don't like the fact that we added 2 new characters to our squad now. I don't like that. I don't like that. The Dr. Hito is with. I mean, if he's working directly from Boma, we're gonna see him. And then we got Gamma 1, which they should have kept Gamma 2.
I think
Gamma 2 was the real nigga. Gamma 1 was like, bro, he seemed too straight edge. I like Gamma 2.
Gamma 2 is definitely more real.
I thought Gamma 1 was the one that killed himself.
No, Gamma 2 was. Gamma 2 was the one
that fought Piccolo.
That was the Michelangelo one.
That was the one that fought Piccolo.
Yeah, that's Gamma 2.
I like the Gamma 2. That was Michelangelo.
I don't
Shout out to Zeno, by the way.
I think it's gonna be a situation of like, they're just in the background now. Like,
I don't think so, bro.
I think that's how we gonna get it.
We don't even know.
If I think truthfully, that's how we gonna
get
it.
And that's the thing.
We don't even know.
When you said that, I was like, all right. But see, I don't. Because here's the thing. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like we got way too many people to the crew already. Like shit, Tien wasn't even in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want. We didn't see. No, I'm saying
realistically, we didn't need Krillin.
No, we didn't. Where was Android 17?
And they spoke on that. Heavily.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm like,
well, 17. Remember,
I know.
He got that
I'm just saying
reserve.
we got so many people a part of the crew already. I don't want more people a part of the crew.
I feel like he don't go.
Why you being exclusive, dog? This is a everyone control. Right? This ain't a VIP party. What we doing here?
I feel like we might get an upgrade to the 17 or 18 because of Hito win. Like he gonna fight,
he might.
He gonna study them more.
No, I get that. So here's the thing: if they would have just added Hito, I was okay with. I guess I don't want Gamma 1.
Just say that.
Why you don't?
Because if it was Hito and Gamma 2, this statement wouldn't have happened.
But I see what's so cold about it.
You're right.
Now I
just don't like Gamma 1. Dang, I just don't fuck with Gamma 1.
Now I need Gamma 1. Now I need Gamma 1 and Saiyaman to go out because Saiyaman would be Gamma 2 pretty much. Like Gohan.
No, we don't talk about Saiyaman no more. I'm glad they didn't bring Saiyaman in this.
Gohan beyond those days.
I'm glad they didn't bring Saiyaman in this.
Saiyaman might be Trunks and Goten now. They might be the Saiyaman.
Hey, props to letting them finally fucking grow up.
Yeah, but they was just pure competition.
The way they explained it to
for
him,
no reason.
It makes sense though.
That's my third thing. I was like, why did they fuse at the end and they didn't show us the fusion? When it was
when they were just going through the little pan.
Yeah, I said, what was that for?
I knew you thought we was gonna pan back to.
I mean, too. I was like, what the fuck was that for? I was like, I want to see teenage Gotenks form, dog. Like shit.
But them growing up, it makes sense because that's the same thing we saw with Goku. Remember,
It makes sense.
We saw Goku one scene, like basically, then like 3 episodes later, the nigga was like 5 inches taller.
No, and the matter of fact, you talking about the swap from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z?
That too, yeah.
Because from Dragon Ball, it was like, all right, and then Dragon Ball Z, as soon as he come up, hey guys.
Yeah, he was definitely
they didn't even say that, because remember, you got to figure Piccolo was 4 years old when he was training Gohan.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was that long of a break, and it's like you jumped.
And you know what? The way they kind of got past not being able to explain it is when the whole reason why we saw older Gohan and older Trunks, they used the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah. So then that was like we don't gotta
explain it. We saw that. So they played it smart.
Yeah.
I do hope it's canon.
Me too, because I like Piccolo's new form and Trunks.
Handsome Squidward Piccolo. they definitely turned into handsome Squidward.
And that chin was chiseled, bro. And they tried to make it like we wasn't gonna notice. Like, I'm like, boy, this nigga serious?
I like Gohan's new form. The only thing that's just weird to me is just how far back his hair goes.
You don't notice it.
That's
they show any other angle.
Yeah.
The main angle, it looked like, okay, it's just.
Yeah.
Then they showed the other angle. I was like, no, this
that
nigga's
that nigga's way back.
That shit is Super Saiyan 3 hair, but just
This nigga got a real gone.
So the official title of that is his beast form.
Yeah, I like the name.
It's called
Beast
form.
Beast
form.
Yeah.
Gohan Beast.
So I already didn't like Mystic form, and I'm like Beast.
Gohan Beast. I don't mind. I like it. It's better than Orange.
No, that makes
but
sense.
But it doesn't match.
But
Beast.
it makes sense though because it's not. I guess it's savage. It's really because I think savage. We always look at Gohan as a technical person. So that's a real just savage. Like,
well, the reason why he's savage is because he's more emotional. They said that was always a big thing.
That's why. So
his powers is more unlocked in motion versus Goku's is more devotion. And
it was hilarious to me, like you said, because Piccolo was being Vegeta, and but it was like Vegeta Piccolo was the one because he been with these niggas for so long. Right. Like he know how to pull these powers.
But
because when he told Pan, he said, cry real quick.
Yeah.
He was like, no, cry he was like, I need you to cry. She was like, why? He just do it.
Like the whole cinema making these niggas change.
So going back to being Gohan being a good dad, Goku, what's going on up there? Gohan was like, is that my daughter yelling?
Every time somebody cried in agony, Goku snapped and got to a whole new level.
When Krillin cried in agony. That's it. When Krillin cried in agony.
And they had a history, so it made sense. He ain't been close. Goku ain't been close with Goku ain't been that close with nobody like that. Vegeta be the only next nigga.
Gohan was getting his ass kicked in the Cooler movie. Goku didn't know like shit. Goku was like, that's my son.
We can't use the Cooler movie. That's not a.
But I feel like he was definitely like Piccolo cold because he set the battlefield. Like everybody who was helping was out. And he I still gonna hold him off. I'm like, bro, this nigga go. Like, Piccolo about to die. Yeah. For this nigga to snap.
Hey, shout out to Shenron though for knowing that he was like, hey, I'm gonna throw a little extra for you. A real nigga, I got you. Yeah. Let me throw a little razzle dazzle for you.
A little bit of extra.
Hey, when he popped up, he said, "Oh, it's you. I got what you want. I got you. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, watching it in dub, I say, bro, if this is dub, this shit is wild.
It is. Dub like that, bro.
Dub felt black. Like,
it
felt black.
It felt like, I mean, bro, everybody, even when he hollered at what's the name at the hideout, he was just like, oh, I got a little thing that to give you 3 wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the head, I got a little thing to give you. And pour a little water on that bitch, like, we good.
Exactly. Oh, shit, that shit worked. Oh, shit.
Even like, I thought he was going to at least pour it in that little ass top. Like, maybe something complicated.
I thought he was going to pour and say a chant or something.
I definitely thought it. Nigga just said, let me go ahead. It felt like that. Who joke with that when he was like, Jesus said, I'm going to go ahead, keep the party going a little bit.
I think it was Cedric Entertainment. Go ahead, keep the party going.
Like, dog, that's why I was like, bro, that's like the most black, like, ghetto is like I'm a hustler. I'm like, is he hustling this nigga? Like, I'm gonna get you 3 wishes. It was just like, splash.
Yeah. You good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you good. Ain't finna see me. Go do your business.
What threw me off is like the dragon didn't change.
That's what I thought. Like, I thought
it would be a new. Because remember we saw the Namek Shenron. That nigga was buff.
Like,
you know
I thought they was finna do the wish right there. Like, this motherfucker finna grow out the glass or something. Like I thought he was like, and he was like, go about your business now. I'm like, bro, you threw water on this bottle and sent this nigga off.
But like, even Beerus's interaction, like everything felt black. Beerus was like, bro, who are y'all niggas? Then saw T-Line was like, hey, y'all good.
Hey. But wait, no, what's even funny is that like, even the whole BBL shit, like what's funny, because the lead up, when we saw the trailer, niggas was like, dog, why is Bulma ass so strapped in this motherfucking trailer, right? And then the funny thing is like, oh, there's a whole reason why. She's making wishes.
She said, hey, I need a nicer ass, essentially.
It was like a 19-year-old black.
She like, make that motherfucker a little perk out a little bit more. Like, and then proceed to show us that motherfucker perked out a little bit more.
Like when they first had her in the bit over scene, I said, y'all clown.
Me too. Hey, the whole theater. Hey, it was some black niggas there with me, right? Yeah. So it was me, Travion, and Azaria, and it was these black niggas, right? So of course we geek, they niggas too. Yeah. So like we kind of had that moment where we acknowledged like, hey, yo, yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when it happened, you heard the nigga like, all right.
Yeah. That's the one you heard. I think I said that same shit. Like, okay. So we all like, what we doing?
They was definitely clowning.
Had her under the sink, like, okay, what we doing? Like, it's all right.
Wait, hey, there was a moment. I'm trying to think. Oh, when the red ribbon nigga shot Jiro, right? And that nigga did the extra shots, right? It was these three niggas and me, and we was like, nigga, damn, dog. Cause it was like, yo, this nigga was like, bah.
He overkilled the fuck out. I was like, bro.
Hey, nobody else in the theater said something, but us four niggas, we was like, nigga, damn, dog.
Look, I was definitely like, oh shit, dog. Like, I don't say it like that. Like I said, I had made my Twitter post. I said, bro, like, Beer's the ultimate nigga. Like, that's levels. Beer's is levels, nigga.
He literally, his first thing was, she looked good. I want her around, so y'all gotta stay because of that. Then he tasted fan food. He was like, nigga, I got a new cook.
Yeah, like I said, the nigga.
You just
and then he became the welcoming nigga. Hey, bro, you get over here, get
he was like this nigga.
This motherfucker slapping.
This nigga was.
You missing out on this. Nigga, what is his name? Limo put his foot in this shit, bro.
Right,
you
like
listen out.
This nigga was on a 4-month nap and woke up like, shit. Like he went like really went from like what the fuck going on to like, oh, hold on. Like this nigga, like I said, this nigga came up on Muscle with Broly. Like who the dirty nigga? This big dirty nigga in my house. Like. Came up on a personal chef because this nigga was like, that's what woke me up, the smell. Taste that shit like, okay, you solid, you here. And looked over at the hello nurse like, Beard, he like, baby, we good. Like, and this nigga just woke up and it was like I'm up now. Like
he was so chill afterwards. When they was eating the ice cream, he was like, hey bro, don't even worry about cleaning.
Bro, hey, save them and shit.
Come on.
We used to like that's when he was like, hey man, listen, we chilling. Hey, come here, get in on this, guys.
Like when that nigga when Wiss was like, I didn't realize y'all didn't realize this nigga had a type. Like, bro, that nigga, like I said this nigga finna be up for the rest.
He ain't going back to sleep. He ain't napping again.
He was trying to make his moves. He was gonna act like, come get some ice cream with me.
Yeah.
Me and you gonna get some ice cream.
Emptied out the fridge, nigga. Emptied out the like he like, bro.
You gotta think, Beerus for this moment, we probably got him everything.
Yeah.
This nigga in there like, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? We got ice cream. Like, what you got? You like?
He just like I said, he just woke up. He just woke up and like, I know I'm stuck.
Oh my God,
what
whatever you need.
You know that walk, he was jacking it down. Like you know what I'm saying? Back in my day, I just showed a couple of planets. You know what I'm saying?
This real gold on this check.
Right.
Hey, you ever seen Universe 6? I should take you to see Universe 6.
Walking, yeah.
Like, it's the die for it.
Universe 6, I ain't the only nigga in my University, I can go in there like I'm family.
He about to act up.
He about to jack it down.
She gonna be at the next
jack
meeting.
It down. He's like, how y'all get here? Oh, in a ship? Hey, wait. Show the bubble thing.
Like, let's get us out of here.
Show the bubble thing.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here. Like, we don't do that ship shit. Like,
right.
Y'all using ships? Y'all using ships? Oh, no. We don't use He about to really stunt, bro.
Put you on some finer things.
Like
dog, that had me dying, dog. And like I said, remember I had watched it early, so like I watched it again.
You watched it earlier.
I watched it again, obviously when it came out.
What was
here.
the part that you wanted to?
The Bears.
Oh, okay.
When I watched it, cause I was watching it, we was chatting in the group chat, and I was like, this nigga Beers changed everything for some ass.
For some ass,
and I'm
bro.
like, I gotta wait till y'all see it. I can't just read. I can't, because if y'all ain't see it, I'm like, no, Beers changed his whole life for some ass. Y'all like, what the fuck?
Like, he changed his whole life. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga just woke up in some like, oh, we solid. Like, we solid. Like, he really woke up mad, though, first. Like, the ugly, like, Broly really had this nigga like, don't have me up on my bullshit.
Because what it was is, it was the noise. He woke up like, dog, what the fuck? Y'all making noise again? And then you see it, and then you see a nigga you don't know, like, wait, what the fuck?
But again, that's some black shit. You wake up, you niggas, your family, you wake up, niggas at y'all, who the fuck is at my house? You walk out, you ask, who are these people?
Yeah.
Like he saw something he liked. So he like, all right, we good.
He definitely walked out in that whole scratching the back of your head and shit on, like,
you know,
he looking eyes half closed. Making all the eyes half closed. That's why I was like, that shit was hilarious when he went through everybody. Once he saw her, he's like, all right, y'all.
Hold on.
Y'all good.
Let me see what's going on.
He said, what we doing? Like, they fighting? All right, get the shit. Let's pull up. Pull up.
Bro, they did Krillin bogus, fam. They did not have to do Krillin like how they did him, dog.
Krillin didn't need to be in the movie.
He could have pulled up. He could have pulled up, and they could have been like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You help get the people or whatever like that.
That's fair.
Like they didn't have to clown him, dog. They clowned him.
He showed his worth.
They clowned him.
Bowman was on his ass though. Like,
Bowman was on his ass.
Why are you here? Like,
Bowman don't fuck with human men no more.
I know.
Ain't nothing to her.
Right, she fuck with a prince.
She like, nigga, you is Yamcha to me, nigga. You was just as weak as that nigga.
Hey, low key, that's how she was talking
every
to
nigga,
him.
Every nigga named Vegeta is Yamcha, nigga. Like,
she cool. Piccolo, Gohan, obviously Trunks and Goten. It's like, no, nigga, you is human. I'm good.
You human. Right. You Yamcha, bro. Go fuck around with Yamcha, though. Y'all turn a little group.
She probably barely fuck with Tien because he got the third eye. Maybe he not human.
Well,
she don't.
And plus, she see him. She like, he got a whole dojo. He running. He like, that nigga still training. He own it.
He got a girl.
He own it.
Remember the old girl?
Old girl for the tournament.
She showed her. He doing his
thing.
He
out here. Hey, wait a minute. Technically, because like it ain't launched still after him.
Yeah, Tien
out here, dog. Tien out here, dog.
Last we saw launch, granted, I was like middle of Dragon Ball Z. Last we saw her, she was still looking for Tien.
Yeah. Really?
So we assuming that she's still looking for
her. They wrote that back in there yet?
Tien out here.
Hey, Bulma probably like
that's seen her since she gave Goku the power.
Like, I love Bulma. Like, I think for how we all kind of like in the world in general, everyone kind of came in agreement to understand like Bulma really kind of runs.
Yeah.
Like, gets them what they, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
She showed everything of what that was in the most, like I said, I said, bro, Vegeta and Bulma is Ice-T and Coco,
of
bro.
Course.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was funny when you said that.
For real, nigga, like, Vegeta is really out here like, my bitch gonna be bad, nigga. Like, I'm like, nigga, you are married to a prince. He gonna like let anything sag or whatever. You better wish that shit back together. Like,
did you like technically Goku?
It's all right. We got this one. Yeah.
I thought you meant all of them.
No.
What?
No. We gotta go on break soon anyway. That's to be honest.
No. Because I wanted to get into two more things real quick before we go into break.
That's cool. Like that. But did you hear that technically Goku is a prince? No, Chi-Chi, the Ox King is her dad.
That shit, yeah.
Like,
but I mean. But Chi-Chi ain't having all that shit. Like I'm saying, like Vegeta just is like Vegeta is a vain motherfucker. He made.
But here's the thing: we seen that a bit about it in tournament. In the world tournament at that moment when Chi-Chi and Bulma was going at it. That was that moment. Like wait a minute, I'm with Vegeta. This is the Princess Saiyan. She like, nigga, this is Goku. These niggas saved the world. Yeah, but that's because they had that moment. So that they definitely technically right now Bulma got the upper hand because of the money. They get
money from Mr. Satan.
They get the money from Mr. Satan. So that's what I'm saying. But Bulma, that's what I'm saying. That's the power move. Bulma's like, look, listen, I'm running this shit. And Chi-Chi like, now we got money now too. So like, you can't do that shit no more.
Hey, they really like Ricky Bobby and his wife. That's what they really own, bro. Like,
now it's like the Goku. It seemed like the rivalry transferred more to them. Like from the last we saw, because Goku and Vegeta, they had their rivalry moments, but more so now it's just like, fam. it's like you and your guy who y'all know y'all both cold. It's like, fam, whatever though. We got to keep going back at this. Whatever, bro.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, dog, like, cause like I said, like, when y'all talk about how Bowman was with Krillin, like, I feel like that's how she talked to, like, she treat Krillin like that's the only way she, like, you still hang with your friend Yamcha, y'all some human human ass niggas, like you and Yamcha not having beer. She like, I don't even talk to Yamcha.
You know she don't respect the bad. She like, you a police?
Yeah,
you a police ass.
He like, dog said, I'm the strongest superhuman on like Superman, like superhuman on Earth.
Even 18, she was obviously because she was fucking with 18. You know, she was cool with 18, but it was human ass nigga.
Human ass nigga. And she is, and that's what I'm saying. She's like, I ain't human no more. I'm Ash with the Dragon Ball. Like I'm enhanced. Yeah, I've been ahead of Dragon Ball. Shinron know me personally, nigga. Like,
and that shows true power.
Like
you got this overpowering being.
Not even that. She had Beerus watching her baby. You know she not.
Right.
Remember, Beerus was watching.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, like if you really want to talk about like white women when they really get in, like that is Boma, bro. Boma was a regular scientist doing whatever and got to money,
got
the royalty. It was like I'm a whole different. Like you don't even know me.
She
like
the fuck up,
you don't even know me, bro.
We don't talk about that enough. The whole Broly movie, all that was happening. Beerus was back at Capsule Corp just holding Braun.
Shit, matter of fact, we don't talk about it enough. Beerus, the first person to check Beerus when Beerus landed down was Boma. That's what started.
Boma don't blame.
She came through.
Like that's really why.
It was her birthday.
Like that's really why Vegeta trained so much, because he like she gonna get me in fucking trouble.
Well, see that
like
it's the meme with the girlfriend. Yeah. Be like, hold up, what did he say? He did it.
Right, because you got to think about it. And Ashley, if you think about her story arc, it's really dope how they did that, because even her whole bit on being on Namek. And that, if you think about it, you was on Namek and saw this Frieza, destroy this planet, right? You ain't fearing shit after that.
You saw a nigga destroy a
right? You ain't fearing shit.
But it's hilarious though, because that's what I'm saying. Like the relationship that Bulma has is like what we talk about. Like Vegeta ain't did shit yet, but she talk up like, nigga, Vegeta the coldest nigga out here, nigga. Like Vegeta bigger than, ain't nobody fucking with no like Vegeta like Bulma is, nigga. Like Vegeta ain't like, if she just was like, yo, nigga ain't even did nothing. Like
she built that nigga in training. She was like, what you need? How much? Negative 100 gravity? I got you.
Hey,
like,
because she did that when she still didn't really like him.
She didn't even like him like that.
She wasn't even fucking with him like that. She just apparently saw the potential.
Yeah.
She was like, all right, yeah.
That's why they built each other up.
She can't wait till this nigga kill somebody. He gonna come home like,
baby! Nah, baby! They ain't Ice-T and Coco, bro. That's Jay-Z and Beyonce, bro. They built each other up. They helped. They got together on some power couple shit.
Jay-Z got notches though. Like
Vegeta got notches. No, because you gotta think about it. Vegeta the prince, bro. And like what he be telling Goku? He like, no, you gotta get back in touch with your roots. What Jay-Z be telling us? Like, y'all gotta invest in yourself.
That's Bulma. But that's Bulma building up Vegeta. No, like, nigga, that's what like Vegeta be at home.
Like Beyonce built him home, nigga.
Vegeta be at home soaking like Goku out here beating everybody ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. And she like, boy, you gonna get your turn. You the king, you the prince. You gonna get your turn. Like,
hilarious that they still call himself the prince. Like, nigga, your daddy's been dead.
Right, been dead.
King.
That's what I'm saying.
He is the king.
He is definitely the king. But ain't nothing there for him no more. So you like, you just like, but that's all. Like, man, I feel like that's all Bulma be in his ear. Like, you the prince. Like, she be like, you the prince.
We got our moment though. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta got his win finally.
Yeah, he got his win. I respected the win. I feel like we had to give it this, like. And they dragged out for so long, but I feel like it was like it was a necessary, like, because now I feel like that's gonna be an ongoing thing anyway.
Right. That's why I think like whatever the next, like in the anime or the movie, whatever, it's gonna be. They're gonna be training again the next time.
Because that was no levels, right? It was pretty much standard. It was base, base power
and no powers. No
powers. They didn't have they weren't doing
no projectiles.
It was literally just. How long can you outlast just doing shit?
Right, hand-to-hand combat pretty much.
So the other thing that's not the movie related, but I just want to just kind of touch on real quick, because we got the Frieza Black that I hate, that apparently did and you like.
I enjoy.
The memes have been killing me.
Yeah, I mean, I like the color sway, you know.
Also, it's just hilarious. Frieza beat the racism charge. that is how you beat racism charges. To say, oh, you thought I wasn't black? Let me show you my ancestry. There we go.
Yeah, he definitely came in. He definitely left and came back like, I'm definitely invited to the barbecue, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me show you.
You thought it was sweet.
The freezer ship came down and you heard my nigga.
Right.
He come down, my nigga.
Like, you definitely.
The fact that he landed and said,
my niggas.
But the funniest part is, I rewatched it to make sure. In Resurrection F, he said literally the color means nothing.
He did.
Like,
he did.
So when he turned to Resurrection F, he was like, oh, I just wanted. It was sort of a mockery of the Super Saiyan form.
Yep.
He was like, I did this to show you I am more powerful and to mock your little Super Saiyan form.
Yeah.
So the nigga chose black really to beat the racism charges. He's, oh, y'all mad I'm calling y'all monkeys? Because I'm black, bro. I'm black.
I'm black just like you. We all monkeys.
We all the same.
Like, you just monkeys. Y'all monkeys, nigga. Y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I saw it, obviously it leaked before I read the chapter. And I'm like, there's no way this is true.
Now, what's also wild is though,
it's just the name though too.
But hey, this
is really just called Black Frieza.
Yeah, Black Frieza. But dog, this
power
is beastie as a
nigga,
bitch.
So we told you how Vegeta had the God of Destruction power.
Yeah.
And like Goku sort of perfected Ultra Instinct. The nigga hit them in the gut and took them back to base.
Yeah.
One hit.
And how did he did this? How did he train?
He found a hyperbolic time chamber. Like, he found some planet that had one.
Yep.
And he trained, he said, essentially for 10 years. So probably, I guess 10 days.
Okay.
And he came out like that. The nigga he was so powerful. He said, I just wanted to show you how powerful I am now. All right.
Yeah.
Petty.
When we talk about petty in comics, ain't nobody pettier than fucking Frieza.
Came in, killed the niggas that they was actually going against.
Yeah.
Like, killed them.
Yeah.
And then was like, the rest of their crew, he was like, I can either kill y'all or y'all can come work for me. I need a new cook. They were like, all right, cool, we can come work for you. He literally knocks them out and goes, all right, that's all I wanted to do, and left. Just to be petty.
Well, they got this nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
petty, dog.
I feel like the Black Frieza is like, he definitely Black Air Force One.
Oh yeah, it's definitely that energy. Definitely that energy, dude. Because the way he comes through, bro. Like I said, the manga been wilding. I was like, whoa.
I wasn't a huge fan of this latest arc. Like it kind of had its highs and lows, but I'm interested to see now, especially with Black Frieza, to see where they're going.
Me
next.
too, because I'm like what the fuck?
Because
Goku,
he's better.
Goku perfected Ultra Instinct,
God,
and he had God of Destruction power. It was like this.
So the rumor is somebody think that he might be going for Beerus.
Of course he is.
Like,
Frieza's gonna have to. Like,
a Beerus Frieza fight.
We see because remember, we still haven't seen Beerus actually fight.
Yeah, because he got to 50% with Goku.
No, I thought he said like 30 or
30, 30% with Goku.
So we see Beerus actually fight. If we can actually get that, I'm excited for that. So
it would have to be, because that's how you're gonna really test his strength.
Right.
Like, it's gonna have to be.
If he comes back, oh, you got me at 50% now. Like, all right, let me show you real Beerus, and then.
That'd be cool though. Like, I didn't. Cause I mean, it's just really crazy. Like I said, they always try to keep. It's like Frieza can be used in so many fucking ways. Yeah. Like, good and bad. Like, you just don't know what the fuck. He's like really like Loki, bro. Like, you don't know what the fuck he on.
Trying to necessarily.
Yeah, because we don't know it. We don't know his. We don't know what his motive is. We don't know what his motive is, because he just came through, showed power and bounced.
It was literally like if you come, it was literally like if you come through and you just stop talking to me and leave. That's literally what he did.
Mm-hmm. But the pettier is like, damn, y'all been struggling. All right, let me stop this so y'all ain't gotta die. Well, let me save y'all.
That is also true.
That's what I said.
It was also very much. Yeah, y'all struggling with him. Hold up.
Yeah, let me.
I got you.
That's what I said. It's funny because like
that was before he was Black Frieza, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He did that one base. He killed Fam.
Yeah.
Because he pulled up just base.
Yeah.
And killed Fam. And then powered up the Black Frieza, hit them, and was like, I could kill y'all like other niggas, but I need workers. Y'all want to work for me? All right, let's go.
I'm talking. He flexed on the niggas, pulled up in the dubbed out buggy, like yeah.
They doing a lot now. Like Dragon Ball definitely came a long kind of way, bro. Like I said, like this movie,
it did.
Like this movie and everything. With this movie and everything too, like how they wrote it, how they did it, like
the fact that they had immaculate animation in the Broly one, and they said, we're gonna do it again, but with somebody else. Like, dog, they just flexing at this point.
And switch the whole animation style.
Yeah, style was cool.
That's what I said.
I didn't like it at first.
I didn't either.
No, I enjoyed it from the start.
I didn't. When I saw the trailers and everything, I was like,
because
I fell in love with the Broly animation one. That's why I was like One Piece has been killing it because that animation studio is doing the current stuff for One Piece. So I'm like, yo, like that. I became a huge fan of that animation studio. So I'm like, yo, why would they stray away from that? Like, that was fucking perfect in Broly, dog.
Right, I mean, that makes sense.
It grew on me, and I'm definitely... Yeah. The anime is supposed to be coming back next year, but we've heard that for like the past 3 years.
I mean, they're going to pretty much probably just read.
And then plus...
They just building up so much shit that they're going to give us some space to pretty much play the seasons.
What it is now is so from where it ended to where they are in the manga now, there are more chapters than it was where the manga was when they started it. So, like, I can't remember the amount of chapters, but I think there was like 42 when they started, and then when it ended the Tournament of Power, there's been more chapters now. So, like, between the two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Than there were when they started.
So that they can actually do it a little bit long. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about it that way, that means they should be able to hopefully get another like 130, 140 episodes.
I feel like Dragon Ball they're gonna get whatever.
I think so.
I don't see any animation studio house. I don't see anybody saying no. If they were like, yeah, we need 500 more episodes. All right, cool.
I think it's just I definitely don't think I definitely don't think it's a thing that they're trying to shop it to get it animated. No, of course. Yeah.
I
think it's just one of those things that they haven't decided like, oh yeah, we're gonna come back to animation yet.
So yeah, let's go on break and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about some dragons, y'all.
All right.
We are back.
Dude, you didn't like the casual Spanish though?
What are you doing a lot, fam?
I can't. You know what they say is the greatest thing to keep your mind sharp? Learning a new language. That sounded like I was starting to add.
I didn't know where you was going with that.
Hey, Babel hit me up.
That nigga Dinge caught a bag.
Babel hit me up. Look at that. I was ready to go into
That nigga Dinge caught a bag.
Look at it. Babel hit me up.
Yeah, you want to kick it to a Babel thing. I'm
hit
like,
me up. Look at that. I was ready for you. We could have had hashtag Geekset and Babel together.
Hey.
Oh, bro. You don't want that. Hashtag Geekset and Babel.
I know we're
I'm like, bro, like you came in like you about to give me some knowledge. Like, you know, 97% of Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Backwards, I'm doing
Hey, we all got quiet.
Yeah, like,
he grabbed our attention.
Like, you would have been cold. Like, you could have made the whole scene get dim on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just came in like, dog, that shit. You
hey, man. I mean, that is a true fact, though. But, Babel, hit me up.
Like, I didn't know that.
All right, so I want to talk about them dragons, man. Them dragons is back.
I mean, I didn't realize so many people were happy about this.
So here's the thing. Here's what I realized.
They were until they watched it.
Yeah, here's the thing. We were upset about everything, right?
Yeah,
right. So then when they said it, we was like, man, we still like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like,
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. But hey, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it even went in, it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then as you watch it.
Hold on. What are we talking about? Tell them what we talking about.
Oh, we talking.
You said we talking about the dragons.
Them dragons. Everybody know what them dragons is.
So like if you
Can
black,
you
know
name
what them
the
dragons
show,
is.
my nigga?
All right, it's House of Dragons.
It's not. It's House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Black people love to
Game of
change the name,
Thrones.
dog.
Yeah,
House
I
of
was
the
like
Dragon.
to take some shit out, add some shit to it.
But we call it.
The official hashtag is definitely them dragons.
Them dragons, man.
Them dragons is the hashtag.
Yeah, because we used to call it them thrones. Them thrones.
Them dragons.
Hate y'all, dog. I hate y'all. I really hate y'all.
See, McCarty don't be on Twitter. He don't be knowing.
He'll be knowing.
Like, I hate y'all, bro.
Hashtag them dragons.
Them dragons.
Them dragons, bro. Okay, that's why we talking them dragons.
Yeah.
Right, now it makes sense.
But bro, they got right to it ASAP.
They did.
ASAP.
Fam, first off, Robert Baratheon was a broke ass king.
Broke ass king.
Hey, he was
broke ass king.
Seeing that tourney,
that stadium
versus his
was just like two. It was like 2 lines.
Broke.
That nigga did broke ass nigga,
Bro, that shit was hilarious.
Broke ass
Like,
nigga. They had a Coliseum.
Right.
Yeah, he had an avenue. They had a Coliseum.
Embroidery everything that was Targaryen out.
Bro, they don't talk about that often.
How
they don't talk about that often.
You didn't see Baratheon.
Nigga, that's who you need to be interviewing.
Right.
Who the creative director of the Targaryens? Because that branding be everywhere, nigga.
You see that post when they said everybody had the wig color?
Yeah.
Like,
what did they call it? They called it like 617.
Them niggas was deep, dog. That shit was like,
hey,
had me crying.
And then like I said, they had some colors up in there, bro.
On what? You
saw the Black King. You saw some black kids.
On what?
Did you just say colors, bro?
What Corliss ain't a black ass? I feel like I know a Corliss. Like I'm positive I know a Corliss.
I related to him in so many ways in that short bit of moment.
This?
No.
Fam was like,
hey.
like he already knew that moment. He like that's when you know you been watching this thing like he finna come around this board and drink some motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he finna break. Like you been talking to us like he finna break it. That's
he about to bring it. No, I'm good, cuz.
So I forgot who it was who tweeted that. That was definitely the blackest thing.
Blackest moment. And then
you know what he said, like,
and then how he realized he was
not
like,
finna get drunk around these white folks.
right.
Like that's like, bro. I've worked. Like I said, if you worked in office with white folks, if you worked in where you just like, I'm not participating in this shit y'all off. I'm just not. Like he gave that energy.
You go to the happy hours and you like, y'all getting wild.
Right, because they get wild.
I may have a drink or two.
Yeah.
But y'all getting wild.
Like I said, fam, when I was like the job I had when my boss like pretty much kind of riled everybody up.
Oh, you were telling us that story.
And like trying to figure out loyalty. And at the same time,
I'm trying to figure out loyalty.
And at the same time, the lucky enough of the universe had cut all the power out in the building. Niggas like, we finna go to the bar. Boy, I saw them white folks live their truest colors. Like, they like, you quitting too? I'm like, nah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Yeah, like y'all got it. All right, hey, y'all. You like, yeah, y'all mad, fam. Y'all mad.
You mad?
Yeah, you mad.
Argue with you?
Right. That's how
mad.
Right.
And then back to the episode. Fucking Damon is a fucking menace. Fam called his son Prince for a day.
For a day.
Like.
They got straight to the treachery, the fucking violence, the sneakery because what's old boy name?
Otto Hightower.
Otto Hightower.
He's disgusting, dog. First off, let's talk about fam. He is disgusting.
Dog.
He's my fam now.
His daughter.
The king's wife died. That same night, he said, hey, you should go ahead and talk to him.
Yep.
Hey, where the dress your mama wore? You look nice in it. Like, what kind of shit is that?
But bro, I was like, how was he talking? Like, bro, when I watched it, I was like, I don't think this nigga's talking to the right person. And she was like, nah, this is definitely his daughter. Like, I'm
bro,
like,
the fact, cause she even stopped. She said, I don't know what to say. He said, it ain't about what you gonna say.
This show put something sexy on. Like, sending you off.
He's treacherous.
That nigga was set. Like, bro, I thought that was like
that's Littlefinger, dog.
He definitely pre Littlefinger. Fam, I forgot how much I missed the memes.
Oh, the memes.
Fam,
I didn't see that many for this episode.
Dog, they had the George Bush, the 9/11 George Bush meme. And they was like, hey, nigga, your wife dying. And you know how confused he looked hearing it. Dog, I was crying. Like, dog, why are we so disrespectful?
Oh my God. Hey,
dog, they got 10 dragons, bro.
Yeah, they got 10 dragons.
10 active dragons. That's wild. Like, and we only saw one. No, we saw two.
We saw him. We saw the second one for like a second.
Okay.
Damon has one. We saw him ride out on it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then we saw the one that she rides on.
They had 10.
They got
so like I said, the original season
had 3.
It was 3 left. It was 3 left.
It was
right?
3 left. That was it.
Yeah.
And remember before that they hadn't seen dragons in forever.
Yeah. They just had those eggs.
Yeah. Because remember they didn't even think the eggs was gonna work. They haven't seen dragons forever. They was like, these are petrified eggs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So they just became like royal things. Yeah.
So this one they know.
And how many years? How far back was this?
I think they said was it 250 something?
I don't know at all.
It was either 2 something or like 170 or something like that.
Years?
Yeah.
So okay, all right. So they wouldn't. So dragons. So they haven't been extinct for no more than a century, really. Or out of the picture, yeah. Like a century is about 100 years.
But then, like
so
they
172.
Yeah. And then we realized, like you said, they talk about what was the there was
172 before Daenerys' birth. So 200 years before Game of Thrones, like the actual series.
But Game of Thrones is only what's the time spent on Game of Thrones?
I think that's like, I don't think that's that many years. Because you got to figure Daenerys was already an adult pretty much. Because she was, if it's because it says 100. It says set about 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones and 172 years before the birth of Daenerys.
because they say that right off the bat. Because it's the birth of Daenerys. That's the first thing they kind of
because they knew they fucked up by letting her die. They
of course.
fucked up. Daenerys did no wrong. I'd have burnt King's Landing too. Fuck them. To this day, fuck them. I'd have burnt that city down.
But they talk about like because they said that the dragons. They was like what was they saying? What was that one time they was like no, the dragons was the ones that really burnt it down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean they didn't want to got flame in their mouth.
Well, to be fair, it was basically what King Visser said.
Yeah.
He was like, we can try to control dragons as much as we want. At the end of the day, they are dragons.
Dragons gonna dragon, man.
Dragon go dragon.
Dragon gonna dragon.
Like if you think you about to complain, I'm gonna be like, it's a fucking dragon.
Like Fan was very soft about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but he was very true at that point. Like, man, maybe we shouldn't be having dragons.
But I do also
I do remember that when he said that. Like that was probably the moment where I was like, somebody got some sense. Like, it's like the Jurassic Park shit. It's like, bro, should we really be fucking with dinosaurs? Like, they going for a reason. Nigga.
But I do also like how this Iron Throne was like more book accurate, like how beastie it was.
Oh, you talking about how it looked, how they designed it?
Because it was way more swords. It was because in the graphic novel it goes up, it's higher up, it's filled with swords up. Yeah. So this showed you like what it would like how it was supposed to look like. I wonder
if it kind of gets fucked up more and more like as it got closer.
Possibly.
I
think it gotta get like that's what's crazy. Don't the chair gotta get moved pretty much?
No, it stays in King's Landing. But everybody, whoever rules, you rule it.
And that's how you know
you move into King's Landing.
The whole conspiracy, or I don't know if it's a conspiracy. The whole like I guess lore behind it is the more you get cut by it, like the less you're supposed to be ruling.
Yeah.
You see, nigga get cut a lot.
That nigga been getting pricked like a motherfucker. That bitch
been getting cut a lot.
Nigga said he this bitch like, oh, this bitch is uncomfortable. like just real in your shit. Like no,
but like I'm excited for it. Like
you got any like favorite character? Obviously, other than Corlys, we all fuck with Corlys.
Corlys is mine.
But like, any of the other favorite characters?
It's gonna be black folks for him right now, and he ain't even do nothing.
I said other than Corlys, you know.
I don't got nobody other than Corlys.
The daughter.
I fuck with the daughter. I think she's gonna be a good character.
Oh, I mean, the fact they flipped her and made it. Yeah, I think she gonna snap.
I think they playing the brother up too much to be devious. I don't think he is as devious as
he's not gonna be.
Like I think they playing him up
it's
too
just,
much.
It's the bait and switch. It's the bait and switch. Somebody else gonna be the real devious one.
Oh yeah, because I mean, right now they just look at his betrayal like that. It was an easy betrayal.
Yeah.
No, but like how they were talking about him like, oh he's like now granted.
When they're trying to say like why he shouldn't be king.
Now granted, the Gold Coast came in on some reckless shit. They came in on some real life police brutality.
Yeah.
They definitely did.
Hey, wait a minute. Because like I had to rewind it because I think I missed when it went into it, right? Because I was like, wait, what is going on? Why is all this violence happening right now? I know what I'm saying. So when I rewinded, I said, wait, okay, so this is just what's going on.
Happening right now.
They was there, fam. Because I did the same thing. Because I'm like, what did I miss that kicked this off? They literally walked into town and bro was just like, murderer, rapist.
Yeah.
Like, he just pointed out random niggas and said,
God damn,
dog. Like, bro, and niggas was on heels. Like, you like, bro, what?
Fam,
Like,
I don't know if you saw it in
no
the
trial,
Discord.
no nothing.
Fam, I posted this meme. Somebody tweeted in the Discord. It was like the Gold Coast kicking my ass after I sell him the dime bag. It was a nigga getting jumped.
That's not still a dime bag, bro.
It was reckless.
Nigga came in like an Oprah shit. Like, you get like, nigga, I'm just handing out charges, nigga. I'm just handing out charges, nigga. Like, what you want? You looking at me? Rape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, double rape. Niggas say, what? Double rape.
No hesitation.
Just. Damn, we definitely not finna be monitored. We got age restricted. That was very vulgar. We age restricted as a bitch after that.
Yeah.
We did
this episode.
We definitely got.
Fam,
hey, when we talking them dragons, man, it's gonna be like that.
I mean, the dragons. I mean, it was in the dragons. It was in them dragons.
They bogus because they showed the aftermath. When they threw the
right,
it's like, and it's like, why you showing me the mutilated?
You know why they did it? They was like, hey, we gotta remind y'all, this Game of Thrones, nigga. Like, y'all forgot, we them dragons, but we still them thrones, nigga.
Like y'all don't remember, like, the reason y'all got hooked on the first season was because them niggas was fucking and they was family. You like, whoa, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, whoa, what y'all doing here? Like, y'all got hooked because of that weird shit in the beginning, nigga. Like, we gonna throw some shit on there.
The other meme that killed me was when it was the brothel scene. Somebody tweeted that, was like, I know it smelled crazy in there.
Dragons, nigga.
Like, you call a set designer when you can set a stench.
Well, see, this is what this reminded me of, bro. Like, when there's like we love shit to drop like full seasons, right?
Yeah.
But ain't nothing like when something drops at the one time,
and
everybody's watching it at the same time. Because those it's that moment where you get those memes immediately or those commentaries immediately. This culture is fucking amazing,
bro. I forgot how great it was to be live tweeting.
Yeah.
Phil, what is wild? It is niggas I really ain't talked to on Twitter since Game of Thrones ended.
They just pop back up.
They pop back up. Because all you do is hashtag them dragons. You see them again, it's like, oh shit, let me go ahead and Phil, what you been on for the last 3 years? I saw you pre-COVID. How did COVID treat you, fam?
You in debates. You in random debates with niggas. Niggas you don't even know. Like, hey, no, but them dragons don't know. But but this motherfucker and this bitch, bro. And then that motherfucker said this. Was like, bro,
fam, it killed me.
It's like you get in this moment, bro.
The fact of that scene, the brothel scene again. The nigga gave a speech. The dude who was fucking in the middle of everybody, he was mid-stroke still. He was like,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Just stop.
Like, hey, wait, what's going on here?
It was so unnecessary. It was so it was one of the moments where it's like, because it's way back there, so it ain't no TVs. So it was like a good commercial where you like in mid-stroke. You think you gonna stroke through this commercial? You gonna stroke through commercial break like Martin on, and you gotta slow your stroke. But commercial breaks, so you like, I'm finna just fuck shit out of this real quick. But a good ass weird, like, I ain't never seen this commercial. Like, what is this? Like,
I was like, this is the wildest thing ever. Cause the nigga, cause you can still see the way, even though he's giving his speech, it's still going around the room.
Yeah, you can see this man around. You can
still see everybody else. Like, fam there was like a nigga there, he like mid-fucking. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, bro. It was.
Imagine being in that brothel though.
And I feel like they was cold with it because I feel like Game of Thrones knew immediately. It was like after we saw the boys and shit like that, it's like, oh yeah, we
can do this,
bro.
Yeah.
But
like,
that's the thing. But Game of Thrones was like, wait, we opened the lane for the boys.
Yeah, like
now let me show y'all who the big dog is in this bitch.
Like y'all watch that shit and it was some outlandish shit going on while they fucking like. Let a nigga, we gonna have a nigga just have a regular speech.
Yeah,
just talk to y'all.
This is the most mundane. This is literally the most mundane thing that can happen while somebody fucking.
Like while you in mid-stroke and you like, bro.
You gotta hear a nigga call a baby the prince for a day. That's what you got for a minute.
Like stop everybody fucking here, like in the middle, like bro, like I'm in mid, like what you doing? Like,
say, bro, I'm trying to finish here.
I'm trying to finish here, bro.
My tab is still going up, bro. Like, what you doing? You added to the tab. Hold up, hurry up, bro.
Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just one of those moments where you imagine niggas is like when you imagine niggas in mid-stroke and you looking over other niggas fucking, and you just hear like this nigga like, who ain't fucking? Why this nigga talking? Like, what's this nigga talking about?
So they probably think like, oh, this nigga. I gotta listen
this
to
nigga. Like, he waiting for that nigga to be really smacking cheeks. Like, hey, bro. Hey, bro, I'm talking.
Hey, what if he waiting for the one nigga he don't like in the room? Like, oh shit, Derek over there, he mid-stroke. Hey, I got a speech.
Hey, little ugly ass getting off.
Derek having a good time. Fuck that. My friends, I got a speech for y'all.
Derek, little ugly ass getting off. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga. That's you bring that Milwaukee in there like, I see you, Derek, in the back with his little ugly ass. Let me watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
watch this. He doing. Watch this.
Right.
Watch this. I got something for his ass.
Right. No, bro. Like, to be like Game of Thrones is gonna be like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess for me now, it's exciting because it's like I said, like I watched the Game of Thrones. I had to catch up.
Oh, you had to catch up.
Like I never watched it from the beginning.
Now you watching it live with everybody.
And y'all think even for y'all, like back then, it wasn't like it wasn't Twitter that like it was, but it wasn't where it is now. Yeah. So it's like we're down there like
I think the main them Thrones I feel like was like season 4-ish.
Yeah.
4 or 5 is when I started being like major them Thrones.
Them Thrones, yeah.
And then now to get it live, like
you had to be like on a day.
I remember, matter of fact, it's still on the internet. You can find it like somebody just doing them thrones, them thrones.
I gotta find that.
Video of that, bro.
That's hilarious. I'm finding that.
It became a thing. Like
Black
them
Twitter
thrones.
is ridiculous.
I know they got the one of the nigga who dancing.
Yeah.
That would kill me. Cause somebody posted, hey, what's the hashtag? Cause you know it's back, and it's just the nigga dancing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
Them dragons, dog.
Bro, that's retarded, bro.
Bro, the fact that they literally act. So what we going with?
Dragons.
Well, I forgot
It was
the other option. Them dragons.
It was them dragons or dragons, y'all.
Yeah, that's what dragons, y'all.
Dragons, y'all, or them dragons.
Yeah.
The fact that
Fam, I gotta really get on Twitter, man. I gotta really get on Twitter. I was trying to.
Then what else? The C-section, fam.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
We definitely gotta talk about that. Like, the very first C-section ever.
But here's the thing.
They said the first one ever.
You don't think this is the first one ever? The way that they went about this, they better not have done this before.
But soon as bro said, hey, come here real quick. I said, "Dawg, they about to kill this lady." soon as I saw him, I said, "Hey, let me holler at you real quick, bro. Let me say something."
The fact that when she was,
that nigga was like, "Hey, come here."
The fact that when she was asked,
let me talk to you real quick, bro.
I thought. I don't know. I must have forgot what show I was watching for like a minute because when she when they cut back to her and she kind of woke up and he was like, yeah, they're gonna go get the baby. For a second, I'm like, oh shit, they came through. And then I remember what show I was watching. I was like, oh, they finna do this while her alive. She finna be awake and lucid for this. Yeah. And they finna do this. And she like, they finna go get the baby. And you know she can feel the baby still in her. So she probably like, what the fuck is this man talking about? Like,
Bro, that was a lot in the first episode.
A lot in the first episode, dog.
C-section.
The fact that the nigga was watching the turn, it was like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
My wife about to die.
We know, like, hey, cuz, hey, man. Hey.
I don't want to be the nigga.
You might want to go. You might want to go see her.
I know you having a good time at the game and all, bro, but like,
you might want to go say your buys and shit, bro.
That nigga hit that nigga like, you know that weird shit they been trying to do like they own that shit with your wife, like that weird ass shit.
And then like I said, he lost the baby.
He lost everything. Like he still lost everything.
Was like,
he held the baby. They said it's your son. The next scene, the that they is dead. I was like, bro, the son.
Well, no. So when he coughed, I was like, wait a minute, what? Because you heard the baby cough, and nigga looked down like he had like a little moment like.
That's what made me mad. Like, this little nigga can't cough. Like, little nigga just, like, y'all in this bitch probably smoking probably a whole open flame, like, as a light going on. Carbon monoxide everywhere. Baby got a little cough, like, this baby ain't gonna make it. Throw this bitch out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, nigga, y'all was right just fucking in the same damn room. Like, a whole group fuck. Baby don't know what he's smelling. Like,
a whole group fuck. Ew, dog.
Baby don't know what he's smelling, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they gave us a lot. I'm telling you, they had to. They was like, "Hey, allow me to reintroduce myself, nigga. We them dragons."
And they had to say that's what's so crazy because you got to think about that aspect. Like they had to go so far back, so they like, how much more primitive can we get?
Man, they got they went there.
Like let's
because
they
even
they didn't show a C-section in Game of Thrones. Like I think it would have still felt just as bad.
It would have been. No, that's that dinner 300 years later.
Well, hold on.
200.
Somebody would have figured something out.
But also
nobody.
That should have been just as bad.
That ain't time.
They was giving her opium. Cause that's all milk of the poppy is. It's just opium. Like,
but I mean, they probably got a heavier dose.
Also on the brutality, we didn't even talk about the fucking battle, bro.
We didn't.
When they was going at it in the motherfucker.
Niggas was petty.
Nigga was like, dog.
Matter of fact, David was one of the petty niggas.
Petty niggas. Like,
I was like, dog, I was feeling them blows. I'm like, dog, this motherfucker seemed vicious, bro.
Yeah, like that was
it was a lot.
It was a lot in the fight. Like I said, they tried to come in hot. Like it has been 3 years since the last season.
Yeah, Game of Thrones in 2019, right before COVID.
So they definitely came in hot. Like they gave us, I think.
And like I said, it's been a hit.
And it was really weird because
it's been working.
It really was. It is that like when you think about the ending of Game of Thrones, like with Night King and all that, it kind of got a little more supernatural. It got you know. But the beginnings.
Oh yeah.
When niggas was getting beheaded and motherfuckers fucking on each other and it's just like some random ass like you was definitely like more like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like
I feel like they were smart to come back with a Targaryen series before anything else.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the backlash to the ending of Game of Thrones were people who were like me. Who were like, y'all did my lady Daenerys wrong. y'all did her like that.
Well, also, and they fucked up a lot of stuff. Like it's like, bro, you made Jon Snow. You built up this Targaryen.
Yeah, you built
lore.
You did the Targaryens bogus.
And then you said, all right, now
so to come back and be like, all right, well, let us show them at they height.
Yeah, let me show them like why they the Targaryen.
Let me show why they that nigga.
Which is really funny because then you realize Game of Thrones is like they death. Like
until the book come out, I'm calling that non-canon. Until the book that shit ain't canon.
Because George R.R. Martin, he hasn't confirmed that is canon. He was like, at first he said leading up to it, he was saying it was, and then as soon as it happened, it was like, right now that's not
responding. Like he's like, bro.
He came out. He was like, I wanted 10 seasons. So because at the end of the day, if Daenerys would have went mad over the course of seasons. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have still been on her.
I would have still been on
her side.
Either way it goes, I was on her side.
She could have went mad over the course of the season. I'm like, she was justified. They did
her
her wrong. And then she had a reason.
Right.
But that's beside the point.
But they rushed.
But the fact is they just rushed it. And the fact that coming back, hearing so much about how it wasn't HBO or the author who wanted them to end it the way that they did. They just wanted to rush it because they got that They thought they was getting that Star Wars money.
No, they had that Star Wars money. But then they fucked it up because they fucked up this season.
Bro, they like, y'all niggas don't know how to act.
That's really what it was.
Niggas give y'all some money, y'all give up. Like y'all like, bro, fuck all this shit.
And so
y'all could have made the last season better because we gave y'all the money. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
and so yeah, for them to come back with the Targaryens, I hope that they did.
Yeah, I was just real quick.
Yeah,
I hope they do a documentary on that. Like you
gotta talk about that.
They gotta address that in some form or fashion. That moment
about them doing the
filming of the last season. You know they were showing everybody doing their table reads. Yeah. Nobody was happy.
Yeah.
Like even I forgot her real name, but Sophie Turner. That's right, her name.
Oh,
even so, who had. In the grand scheme of things, had a pretty nice ending. Yeah. She didn't look happy in the last table read because she like, bro, this is what y'all did to the show.
Yeah,
like nobody was happy.
It'd be wild if they didn't. Like, cause it'll be because you gotta think with how they did the season, they probably really had it like tight. Like, don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you would have to really do a documentary where you just kind of bring everybody back and be like, can y'all, like you couldn't film it during it was going on.
Yeah.
I wish you could have, cause you'd have been like, you really would have got more like. I woke up today, didn't even know we was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was on it.
I feel like that'll come more, because obviously they're supposed to be doing the sequel series, the Jon Snow series. So that's sort of, I think, everybody was wondering, like, how will this take,
Yeah.
But I think niggas love dragons. It was evident.
Hey, niggas love dragons,
Niggas love dragons.
Apparently.
And people love the Targaryen family. Like, it wasn't.
That's because they wear quick weaves and they be out here like they better than everybody.
It wasn't just Daenerys. I don't know if niggas just love the blonde, like the blonde.
Yeah, it's like what I'm saying. We out there wearing quick weaves and think we better than everybody.
I mean, Liu Kang played a big role in it. niggas that's fans of Liu Kang loves dragons.
That's
bro.
Also fair.
Like, think about it. And then Bruce Lee was
shit.
the fucking dragon.
Double dragon.
Chinese, like you niggas love dragons, B.
Like I mean, you don't even really consider you getting real Chinese food or dragon in the name. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot of shit that leads to the love of dragon.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be more evident how will the Jon Snow series. Like obviously Jon Snow is a very popular character.
Mm-hmm.
But
I need Jon Snow series to be the darker series where he fighting Night King.
He's gonna be out.
Well, he is dead, but I feel like we don't. I think that it's still deeper, something
that's
deeper to
that's
that.
what I think. That's gonna be the more evident of how did the finale take Game of Thrones? Because do I care about what's next versus hell yeah, I want to see more dragons.
And that would make sense because, like you said, like the doing the Targaryen, they doing a prequel, so you don't have to. You're still not touching what happened after the finale.
Yep.
So Jon Snow is like, we can't give you a prequel to Jon Snow because you watched it already. Yeah. So we either gonna give you where he went and kind of create a different universe.
Now, if they say fuck the finale and they bring back and they just retcon it, bro, I'm in. I'm 100%. Let me find out they retcon it.
How do they retcon? Well, they just ended
because Game of Thrones, we done already seen a nigga come back to life.
Yeah, oh, okay.
We just seen it. Let them retcon it and they say they came back to life and now they doing other shit. I don't care what the story. I'm in. I'm in.
Like, just go back to Game of Thrones, nigga, give you a flashback where you like, that ain't how it ended. Like, yes, it is. Nigga, let us catch you up to speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, what? Like,
I love me some Emilia Clarke. I love me some Daenerys Targaryen. Bring her back. Especially because they brought Jacaerys back. I was geeked about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I think like I said, I think I have to really realize too, like I'm a fan of this stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I say that until I watch it, cause then I'm not a huge.
Oh no,
fan
I knew I was a huge fan of it.
Then I watch it, I'm like, oh, I'm 100%.
No, but I'm not. I realize I'm really not though. See, I am.
See, and here's how I realized I was, because like even my introduction to it, I was like, all right, it was a moment where, you know, black people we gonna change around the living room.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those days where I'm like, I'm gonna change around the living room, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, all right, season 2 of Game of Thrones is about to start. And I'm like, all right, let me see what this show's about. People keep on talking about.
Why are you changing around the living room?
I'm changing, I'm watching it. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Catching a little bit, watching it. Then, like, as it's going on, I find myself not changing around and watching it.
You're sitting down.
And then I'm like, all right, so my Ned Stark, my nigga. And then they killed Ned Stark, and I said, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, what is that? What else y'all gonna talk about? And so then that night they premiered season 2, episode 1. And so I was like, yo, I am all into this show. And like it consumed me so much.
I started like right after the dragons first hatched. My dad is actually the one who got me into it. He, like a real nigga came and he was like, you watching the show? This lady shouldn't like hatch some dragons and shit. And I was like, wait,
niggas love dragons, dog. Hey, like
his literal statement was, hey, I'm watching it because my dad. We've told you so many times. My dad, HBO can do no wrong for my dad. HBO has he would at least try a first look deal. Yeah. My dad is that with HBO, and he will watch it.
Like, I'm gonna give you a shot. y'all popped up there like, okay.
Like he will
you
watch
telling
it.
me this is what I should be looking at?
So, like, I guess he was watching the first couple seasons. Like, I had heard people talk about it, but I didn't think much of it. And then I was talking to him one day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm watching this show. This lady, she like hatched some dragons and shit. It's pretty cool." And I was like, "All right, I like dragons.
I like dragons. Niggas like, bro, I need to really find the science for this because I feel like my like connection to Game of Thrones ain't as strong as everybody because I really don't like dragons. Like, I like dragons, but I don't like dragons, nigga. Like I didn't see Aragorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see I'm like, Never Ending Story had a dog dragon. I fuck with that nigga though. Like, I fuck with that nigga. Liu Kang, I fuck with that dragon. You know what I'm saying?
That made me
Double dragons.
And so then, like, Deuce said, I watched the first season. I ain't gonna lie, first season, I'm like, bro, ain't no dragons yet. I was ready to ask my dad, like, Sam, you told me she had some dragons. I didn't realize.
It's your head that you really like, hey, where the fucking dragons at, nigga?
I didn't realize how many seasons it had to be. I didn't realize how many seasons
you had to get into the dragons.
So, like, I'm watching, but then after like a couple episodes, like Deuces said, Ned Stark was my nigga. So I'm like, all right, Ned, I got something else to attach to. Then he died at the end of the first season. I'm like, fam, ain't no dragons, my nigga dead. What we doing here?
Ned Stark is the hero, bro. Like I do remember. Like that's what I said. Like it's not the story. Like I enjoyed the story of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like I think what I don't really care about is just like you can do that same kind of storyline in any kind of era, like any era.
Course,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like me, like I said, like y'all said, like niggas love dragons. So for me, watching the show, it wasn't no dragon. So I'm like, where the fuck is the dragons at? Like I remember watching. You gotta think I'm watching it waiting for the last season. So I'm catching up to everybody.
Yeah,
I'm like,
fair.
when the fuck did y'all see dragons, nigga? Like,
I will say,
like, cause I'm like, at this point, the way niggas was dragging out the dragons,
Yeah.
I'm like, these dragons better be
Well,
fucking cold,
I
like,
think
bro,
the scene,
like.
I think the scene that sold everybody on the dragons being cold was when Daenerys had sold the dragon to the slaver because he didn't know she spoke Valerian.
Yeah.
Right.
And so when she do all that, and then she commanded the army and she burned the nigga. That was when I was like, that was my moment when I was like, bro, I'm with her to the end of the earth.
Right.
Yeah, you at the
We here to the end of the
yeah.
earth.
I'm rolling with her.
We taking over everything.
But I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like the dragon shit. Like, it was always, like, it's funny to me that the dragons to me are so small in the show. And niggas really be like, dog, the dragons. Like, the dragons like, these dragons don't.
I don't know, though. It was just like where's the dragon?
Like, I
Niggas
feel like,
love dragons.
like, whoever is the nigga that's actually animating the dragons is probably the happiest nigga. Like, I need you niggas to ask these niggas for more dragons. Like, he like more cowbell. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to put the dragons in the first episode. Like, I need niggas to be on the dragons, nigga. Like he didn't get the bar. Like, I do the dragons. So Game of Thrones, and know what episode it came in. Like, you don't know about the dragons. I did because they don't come into season 4, episode 6. I was writing up that episode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I knew niggas love dragon when I saw somebody say the most iconic moment of this episode was her saying Dracarys. She said Dracarys to light a funeral pyre.
Yeah.
That was the most iconic moment of the episode.
dragon, like
Niggas,
niggas,
the dragons,
niggas want the dragon, like
dragons,
It
dog.
was that and her saying Dracarys. Like it was literally that.
Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all fucking them up. Like, y'all, like, I realized that Black Twitters will overwork niggas. Cause niggas would add a dragon to next episode just because, like, they want the dragons. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then next episode, niggas like, bro, they added a dragon in the scene. It was in the bedroom. Like, why the dragon gotta be
dragon
like?
had to fly by that.
Yeah, wait, you know why that's funny? Because when these shows come out, they pay for these hashtags to have like a little emoji con, right? But then the top, they pay for House of the Dragons and Game of Thrones, HOT. But then them dragons is trending more. They're like, nigga, we got that. So now they gotta buy that hashtag. They gotta buy them dragons.
Them dragons probably finna have a little dragon.
Yeah, so they can have a dragon on it because they was like, we didn't know them dragons was gonna be
It was gonna be a hit. Like, them dragons out here doing numbers on y'all shit, fam. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas
add
gonna
dragon.
add. Like, niggas gonna add a dragon.
If you
to that
add
episode.
the word dragon to anything that you're doing, you gonna get a couple niggas like, wait, what's that about?
Side note, did y'all see the thread? Well, you don't be on Twitter, so I know you didn't see it. Did you see the thread when they said Cisco's a Targaryen?
Yeah.
I cried. The day was like, the nigga got platinum hair. The nigga was able to do mystical shit like run over women and thugs, and enter the dragon.
Unleash the dragon.
Those aren't coincidences. Cisco Targaryen. No, I nearly cried. Like,
I am fucking mad,
Black
bro.
Twitter is the
I
greatest
love
thing.
Black
Even on
Twitter.
Dragon though, like, if you love dragons, you a fan of Cisco as well. Cause Cisco love dragons. You know what I'm saying? Cisco did love dragons.
dog.
Niggas love. Why do we love dragons, man?
I don't know.
Donkey love the dragon.
Niggas love fruit.
Now the nigga.
But there's a lot of niggas who swear down by dragon fruit due to.
Y'all hear me out Cisco talk. Like, bro, I'm mad. Nigga, bloodline run thick.
Run thick, nigga.
Bro, like, he out here.
Targaryen's out here making hits. Out here making hits.
Cisco is the reason.
Hey, and then you think about it, Dog Song is that them violins sound very Game of Thrones.
Very ancient, don't it?
Very that sound very Game of Thrones, bro.
Very, very y'all irritating. Very game, like, that sound like a loot. Like, that nigga sound like he playing loot, nigga. Like, no, fam. Like, Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Like that's funny.
But that's the thing. That's what you forget. Like I said, this was all going on during Game of Thrones too. So you just forget how much
you forget how much
we are embedded into this culture and doing this shit, dog.
I really do, and it's crazy. This is probably the first show since Game of Thrones that everybody's watching it at once, because it's like, yes.
Y'all don't get that with Power? No, don't y'all watch Power?
But it doesn't feel the same.
It's not the same.
It's something.
It's because we all watching some shit weird that we shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, maybe
we watch it. Well, we define the odds. We doing some
like
shit.
You wouldn't like if we all watching The Wire. It's like, nigga, you know we watch it. Like, yeah. But y'all watch, like, you wait for that one nigga to be like, bro, y'all see the dragon? Like, you're there, like
before this, it was Walking Dead.
It was.
We all was watching Walking Dead like that, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? We the ones like, oh shit, Moshawn, nigga, hell yeah.
You forget so easily how much Black Twitter, but specifically Black Twitter, enhances your watching the show.
Oh, it does.
Because everybody watching it at the same time. Matter of fact, no, that's what it is. Most streaming shows, they come out the day of, whatever. It's the day of. But you know for a fact with Game of Thrones and now House of the Dragon, you have to watch it at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
at that day.
That's what was funny. Like the funny shit about it was that like motherfuckers thought it was gonna be on the app. Like we thought it was gonna be the app. Like
midnight the day of it. It's like no. You gotta
whatever
wait
that time is. I don't care where your time zone.
I think it's
wherever
Eastern.
your time
zone. Eastern. Yeah, so 9 o'clock Eastern.
That's what I said Game of Thrones.
Eastern, it's 10,
I said Game of Thrones code because they finna be like, no matter what the fuck you try to say about our show, every week we gonna tell you how many niggas watched.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you see that video where the nigga he was at the apartment complex.
Oh yeah, showing everybody.
Everybody.
And I think that's what it is that you forget how easy. Because like I said, watching a show streaming. They started to do the weekly ones, but because they usually come out at like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, niggas just watch it whatever time during the day. This is that true water cooler show. It's that show that like, all right, we're going to all watch it at 9 or 8 if you're Central or 7 or 6, whatever. We're watching it at this time because now we know during this next hour and a half, all of Twitter
we
is
got your ass.
We got you. And it's just, I forgot how awesome that is.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking
fun.
I
guess it really hasn't been too many shows that's been weekly, especially a major show.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially a major show.
Because
I thought that was actually bold for them too, dude. I was like, damn, I've been watching so many shows who just like, dude, just free to give you this shit. And you like, bro, you got the audacity to make me wait, nigga? Like,
obviously,
like,
that's what it used to be pre-streaming when it was. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it.
Me too.
Because
you missed that.
You don't think about it until you actually do it again. I'm like, bro, this has been so much fun.
Because you gotta be there on time, though.
You gotta be there.
So you gotta be there.
And you start realizing like this other people. So one of the all right, this is gonna sound wild, but like Reagan Gomez, I was following her because she's Reagan Gomez, right? You know what I'm saying? But then during Game of Thrones, the conversations that the whole Twitter would have, and she would be back and forth, so we would be back and forth. And so it's like, yo, you see this other side, and it's like, yo, like this is really.
I mean, that makes you definitely did a lot. Everybody, because everybody is them gonna be like, it's airing now, so I'm gonna be out there. Yeah,
it really is crazy how much the social media aspect in real time affects watching a show. Like you said. Being able to, like I said, the Corliss meme, or not the Corliss meme, but the meme of the George Bush meme, that was like 5 minutes after it happened. So a nigga is watching the show and was like, hold up, this is hilarious. Let me throw this in real
You already
quick.
got
I'm
it.
watching it and I'm continuing to show
Like you already had that Bush meme in your
But then when it drops, like you laugh, you get to talk about it, interact, but you still watching the show. It's like, it's literally like we watching it right now together. Like, but you watching it with the world.
But you watching it with the world, and everybody.
But we all joking too. Like, nigga, did you see that shit? Or, like, nigga,
I kind of hope more shows do that because I do miss you all gotta watch it at the same time. It's not as fun. Like She-Hulk.
I wish I would. It's like I wish you would really think that they would, like in this day and age now, like it would be like a real like while you watching the show, it would be like a Twitter, like a small box. That kind of shows,
you can do,
or even a ticker at the bottom.
Even
that kind of shows.
Like our streaming show, because every streaming show it comes on at a certain time.
Yeah.
Like regardless of whenever you do, but most of them they do midnight. I think they do midnight Pacific.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it always comes at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. for us.
But it's like if you set it to Make it a prime. It can still be streaming, but make it. All right, this is a primetime show. It comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
So it's prime time.
Prime time.
And then you can have that everybody's watching, because if it's something everybody's expecting, they're already gonna watch it immediately when it comes out. And now you're getting that interaction where it's so much live interaction versus everybody's just reacting. It's like it's interaction.
I think that's what will throw everybody off too, because it's like you also got to think behind paywalls. You don't get that luxury like a YouTube.
Yeah,
where everybody can just like you just play this. Everybody can just comment.
It's not you can't do it on a premiere.
Like so. I mean, I'm assuming you probably can. Like Netflix probably. I mean, Netflix definitely probably has a YouTube.
I'm sure they have a YouTube channel, but you're not gonna.
You're not gonna
throw a episode on there.
Yeah. So that's why you got to make all those like after the show chats or whatever to talk about it, because you can't really do a live thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's just
like
I'm
so
astonished that HBO, I can't even say HBO, because they only seem to do it for Game of Thrones shows.
Yeah, well,
It's Game of Thrones.
Well, HBO has done it for Game of Thrones. I think is in Westworld. Wasn't Westworld doing it?
Westworld, I thought they did it midnight.
Okay, I don't know.
Westworld, I thought I remember watching early.
Could have been. Okay. Well, maybe HBO's only doing the game, but I know AMC was doing it with Walking.
True.
AMC. Matter of fact, AMC still does it with Walking Dead.
So it seems like, and obviously every show's not gonna have the same impact that House of the Dragon did. They had 10 million people watching.
Duh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's wild. HBO crashed for a moment.
I think that was just at premiere.
HBO Max crashed for a moment, dog.
So you got to think, like, I started at like 9:05. So I'm probably not even in that.
Me too. I started at like I was like at 9:10.
I started late. I didn't watch it till late. Like we didn't watch it.
Literally, I was going to watch it, and then I started I think I was talking on the phone or something. I'm like, oh shit, it's 9:05.
Yeah.
Call you back.
Right.
House of the Dragon just started.
Like them dragons started, man.
That's funny as hell though. Like I feel different now being part of it. Like I'm gonna have to get on Twitter and really kind of see it.
It's so much. Bro, it's so much fun. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, bro. Black Twitter makes Twitter fun.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the spaces, even with everything, me and Dish be in them motherfuckers, bro. It be fun, dog. The community is wild.
It's like another TV show.
Yeah.
Because there'll be shit that'll pop up on Twitter. It'll be like an inside joke or something that happened 2 days ago. And you'll see people in the comments like, I don't get this that much. And you're like, oh shit, I was here for that. I saw that. Like, I saw that. Like I understand this. It's so funny.
You wild, shit. Let's get into some recommendations though, man.
Shit, I'll go first because I haven't been watching. I'd recommend House of the Dragon. We spent the entire second half of the podcast talking about that. So if you realize I'm not recommending that, you'd be astonished.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to recommend go back and play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've been replaying that. Because the first time I played like a little bit, then I got into playing other stuff. So I'm actually trying to finish it this time.
Okay.
And this game is so much fun. It's probably my third favorite Assassin's Creed. Odyssey is my first. Assassin's Creed 2 would be my second. And then this will be after that. And it's so much fun because this one you're doing legit world building with this one. Because you're trying to set up this settlement and you're trying to build into like a city essentially. And it's a lot of fun. You got the typical Assassin's Creed tropes, but it's the world building aspect. It's like it's kind of different. It's different from what Odyssey was, which is why I loved Odyssey, because it was different from every other Assassin's Creed, and this is different from that. So yeah, I recommend that.
All right, so I'm gonna recommend Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. Like
it was game.
We are recommending games today, huh?
Yeah, because
Horizon Zero Dawn is fun.
It's super fun, and so it's like
you should check. I got it on my PlayStation. You take the PlayStation.
I need to.
But it was a adventure game that I was looking. I was like, yeah, this looks pretty dope. It was like when I remember when I first saw God of War and I was seeing it, and I was like, yo, that like the world, the way it looked amazing, right? So I was watching the trailer and I was like, yo, this world, whatever this is, looks amazing. So I was like, all right, let me give it a shot. And so I was trying it out, and so it's like this chick, she's, I don't know how far in advance in the world it is, but
I don't know where it's set.
Yeah, we're set into it, but pretty much the world is like ran by these robots now, or things like that, and there's evil robots, and so
it's like a human against dino, like
these dino robots. Like these robots are like just intricate robots, and so like this woman, like she becomes like she was the savior of this like this world, but then now there's this new threat. Like
set in 3020.
Okay, yeah. So now there's this new threat, and so now
you got them definitely.
And then so now you like it starts. You start off at that. It was you fall into that part into it, right? But the mechanics and everything, like it's just I don't know. It was just It was like a refreshing game. Like the world was interesting. The fighting mechanics was interesting. The discovery part of it was dope. The dialogue is dope. The power set that you get and everything is like I'm fully invested.
Definitely once you finish it, you got to get. I haven't played Forbidden West either, but you definitely got to get that in.
Okay.
I'm gonna eventually buy it. Hopefully I can finish Valhalla before Ragnarok comes out.
Right.
I still want to play. I still got to play those.
Man, Assassin's Creed.
I got to get me a PS5 at some point so I can really go back into a bunch of games.
Both of those, as well as when Assassin's Creed you can play on your Xbox, but Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West are both for PS4, so you could play it.
Oh, on this PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's probably going to look better on the... I played Zero Dawn on the PS4. I'm sure it looks better on the PS5, so you might want to just get the PS5.
I mean, everybody wants to just get the PS5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it didn't go up in price here. It went up in price everywhere else. Not
really?
Here.
Yeah. All right, your recommendation?
Mine, I got actually two. Mine is going to be... what the fuck was I just playing?
Was it the Brawl game? I forgot the name of it.
No, I was gonna recommend that, but I'm actually not. It's It was two games, so I'm gonna go. Let me go with the first game. The first game is a game. It's another indie game I just came across, and it's called Cursed to Golf. Cursed to Golf. This is a side-scrolling golf simulation game.
Okay.
But you're literally like in the pits of hell playing golf. Like you're in the pits of hell playing golf, so it's about like having like
this shit look weird, dog.
Bro,
I want to play it.
I enjoy it so much because it's like you know, like I said, it's really, it's not like the whole like. It's more about like playing golf in hazards. Okay. So it's like fans going or pits like spike pits and shit like that can fuck you up or whatever. So it's like you have to learn how to spin, like do the spins, the forward spin. Like I love actually a good golf game. I was never a fan of like the type of simulations, the real one, like Tiger Woods or whatever. But like the hot shots golf and all that, where you really like,
like the arcade style.
The arcade style where you can really throw up, where you see the power up of you spinning the ball and like what like. So that's really what this game is. But it's like a 2D really like side scroll where it's like you gotta survive. It's cold because it's a game where you have to do 18 holes of golf. Okay. So if you don't complete a hole, you done. You start all the way fucking
to hell.
Crazy. So you going from one.
I have another recommendation after I forgot about this game. It's so much fun.
You forgot about that game?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like I started playing that, and I enjoy. Like I've been enjoying that as a weird ass quirky like golf game because it really is that, because you really like, I've always enjoyed a game randomly, like the online pool games and shit like that, where you really gotta kind of look at the scene and be like, how the fuck I'm gonna get this shot? Like, how do I get, you know what I'm saying? How do I pull this shit off?
I get what
so
you're
like
saying.
Seeing something where the game is literally like all hazards, because it's like you golfing in hell. So it's like you got to really get through all this random ass shit.
Hazards are probably reckless.
Yeah, the hazards out of control. So you spend so much time just looking at the scene like, all right, I got to get this ball down here. You know what I'm saying? And go through all these levels and trying to figure out like in the minimum amount of hits and shit like that with powers, whatever. Mm-hmm. So and then now I remember my second one, and I feel like I've recommended it before, but I went back. I started playing it again, but it's Weird West.
I don't remember recommending that.
It's by Devolver Digital, and I mean they done a lot of like little small games, but it's in the same. To me, now that I've started playing it more and more again, it's in the same vein of like Fallout, but like the older Fallouts, like the top-down Fallouts. Yeah. But it's the Wild West, so it's a Wild West Western game. But it's the Weird West. So you're fighting demons, vampires, wraiths, but you're still in villages and towns, like, you know, solving quests and doing the shit. But it's like, I played it like it's been out for a minute. And I played it, I just started kicking it back up again and been really kicking through the story, like just really going through it. And I forgot, like, I didn't realize, because it really is like, you know, you go into these, you really are on your horse just going through the Wild West. Like when you start the map, the whole map is like black. Okay. But you can literally just like send your horse one direction and just stop whenever you want to stop and be like, all right, I'm gonna stop here and just start hunting and just hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like now you open up an area where you hunt bears or snakes, whatever. Like all your weapons, everything is all about like going in the caves and pickaxing like coal and copper. Like you get a copper gun or whatever, but to get it like a silver or whatever, you got to like to mine the silver and all that to like go to a blacksmith and like level up. So it's like I didn't realize, like I said, I've been playing it came for a minute and I just started playing it again.
Check that out
so I was playing it, I'm like, I'm fighting, like I'm getting further and further, like these niggas getting harder and harder to fight. And I'm like, but I'm not getting no better guns. Like, bro, how the fuck do I upgrade my
got you out of stressing.
Yeah, like I'm like, and that's when I realized like, no, you gotta go to the mines and meld and make all them like. So when I start doing that, it's like it got easy. Like again, I'm like, all right, I enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? Like the weapons, even like the armors, like you gotta hunt bears and snakes. Like you get snake skin armor, bear skin armor, deer skin armor, like all that. Like you gotta hunt.
I fuck with games like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. So before, it's the other one I said, Cult of the Lamb. I think I sent y'all the link of it. Like, see, bro, that game is so much fun.
Cult of the Lamb.
So the basis of the game is you're this lamb that you're about to die. You get saved from death by you don't really know what it is, and the way you have to repay your debt is by creating a cult. So you have to recruit people to the cult.
Oh yeah.
You have to kill.
Is this like
the
niggas who did like Goat Simulator or some shit?
I don't know actually. I don't know who.
Like does it look at that realm or does it like?
No. It's like one of those like it's kind of like almost 2D 3ish like animation. It's so much fun because you have to like I said, you're creating your cult, so you have to kill the non-believers. You gotta recruit people to your cult, bro. It's wild. I bought it on some bullshit. And I was like, bro, this is so.
And that's why like that was one thing I want to say about the Weird West too, because like everything is like it's like permanent or not permanent. So it's like you like if you save niggas, they may pop up to you in another mission and fight for you, whatever. But if they die, like they dead. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so you just keep,
shit, so they don't come back.
Like yeah, like so it's like, but you can't like I get bounties. And like I did one bounty where I killed the nigga, but his lieutenant was there and watched me kill the nigga. So that became a vendetta. Where it's like while I was still doing my other mission, this nigga popped up on me again. Like, boy, you thought that shit was sweet? Killing my boss? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this how the animation of it look, dog. Like, it's
bro,
like,
that shit look like
it's it almost like was it Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah,
It's kind of like that, dog. It's fun. It's on every system. I'm gonna have to check it out. It's kind of sacrilegious, I guess, if you hear it very, very well, because you are building a cult. It's like one of those things.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
But it's fun. It's fun.
All right. Well, then the OG recommendation, man. Make sure you go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Check out all our merch, man. Go to the shop. We got some really dope stuff, man. Bacardi be doing his thing in that motherfucker.
New shit on the way.
New shit on the way, man.
Real new shit. Big new shit.
Make sure you
big new shit.
Got a statement.
Big new shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you follow us on all social media at Geekset Podcast. Go to on youtube.com/Geekset Podcast. Man, you can check out all the videos of these episodes. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Geekset. It's one of the best ways to support us. You know, we are on this journey of doing the Black Geek documentary, man. We got some exclusive stuff on that Patreon that you can see behind the scenes. Shout out to King Media, man. He's been helping us out.
Definitely shout out to King Media.
Yeah, man, doing his damn
Joe
thing.
Ugly ass.
Yeah, shout out to Doug, man.
Shout out to Doug. Shout out to the NWO podcast for actually coming back last week.
Boom. There we go.
Yeah, NWO just dropped. So if y'all ain't fucking with it yet, check them out.
Check them out. And this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. And we are out.
Peace.